come around. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this facility. We have 12 fully sized professional courts and 4 on the way by the end of the year, plus 1 practice court. The NCC is also the home for the USCA and the National Croquet Club. Let's come in. Come on. You can come and play. You can also have lunch and drinks with St. James, the premier caterer in the Palm Beach County. But I want to first have a quick stop at our pro shop, because you can come here whether you're a social player or a very avid player. And first stop is going to be for our equipment. We do carry mallets from all the international brands plus local makers. You can try any mallet as long as you want when you play on our courts before you're going to make your final purchase. Obviously, like any other pro shop, we have a full line of apparel so you can look good and sharp when you play, ladies and gentlemen. For summer and winter, you can order online or come directly and shop in our pro shop. We also have a lot of equipment that is going to be for your backyard or for your local club in terms of equipment, in terms of information to play croquet and rules, and for your own equipment. And finally, you can always find a gift for your best friend or somebody at home before you head back home. So let's make a final stop. Let's grab a hat and let's join me. We're going to go and play a game of croquet together because it's always a great day to play croquet. Let's go.
All right, welcome back to the finals of our second annual U.S. Open here at the NCC between Matthew Essick and Reg Bamford. I'm Kyle Maloof. I'm joined here by Edmund Fordyce. Welcome, Edmund.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining. We've had Priscilla Flowers and Cami Russick commentating with me for the first 2 games, so I'm excited to have you up here, Edmund. I think I'm a little bit of a defensive strategist, and I think you've got a little bit of the opposite approach, a little more offensive focus. So I think it'll be fun to hear your opinions on what they're doing and have a little contrasting viewpoint here.
Yeah, for sure.
What have you thought of the match so far?
It's been interesting. I think quality hasn't been quite what we've seen in the previous 2 days from both of these two. Mm-hmm. I think Reg particularly had a really, really good match yesterday with Greg and played really well and just hasn't sort of shown that same level of consistency. He's had moments, I think, kind of towards the middle of game 2 there, he started to pick up. He had a really nice clearance at hoop 6 that he just absolutely nailed. And I kind of thought, okay, here we go. Reg is back, but yeah, just missing clearances that Reg wouldn't typically miss. And so that's kind of opened the door for Matthew, who, again, hasn't been playing at his absolute best, but kind of still doing enough to be able to get the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I think, that's exactly right. Neither of them have played close to the level they did yesterday.
No.
But the interesting thing about Matthew's game is he has, with the two different grips, he's got something to fall back on.
Exactly.
So his Irish has been off today, but his Solomon has been pretty solid. So he's been able to kind of switch gears on his hoop shooting, whereas, Reg is just missing more than we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah. That 7 to 10 yard distance for Reg has been on fire the last couple of days, and has kind of deserted him a little bit in these first two games. But we'll see if he can bring it back. I'm sure that lunch break will help. And we were just kind of talking before going on air about how long Reg was taking to get out there, and doing everything he can to kind of stop any momentum that Matthew might have.
And reset. And now they're having an awfully long conversation out there. So, who knows what's going on. But with the lunch break, they have, again, reset all the hoops. So, those were fresh hoop holes this morning. After every game, they've been repounding, reclamping, resetting. So they should be nice and firm, keeping those hoop shots tough. Just waiting for them to get going, and they both look happy. I'm sure Reg is trying really hard to put out that appearance of being calm and happy, but on the inside, I'm sure he's not too happy with his level to this moment. But he's a great champion, and we all know at any point in time he can turn it on. So. He is first in Game 3 since he lost the previous game, and we'll see if he gets a good setup with Red here.
That one's looking pretty good from Reg. Expecting Matthew to shoot at that.
The perfect setup. That's what we've seen all week from Reg, is his touch is on another level. That positional play. Oh, Sadie, let's go Matthew. Well, Sadie, I hope he's wished you a happy Valentine's Day already today. I'm going to go on air and say happy Valentine's Day to Gabby. She is back at work so that I can be here covering for me, so thank you for that. We'll be back tonight. And Matthew just center balls that.
Actually not a good result from Matthew. Black has stayed on the lawn by almost a yard.
Yeah, so that's about as easy of a clearance to a wired position as Reg will have if he can get a good setup with yellow here. Good morning, Paul Warner. One of your fellow countrymen, I guess, down in New Zealand.
And it is a beautiful day here in Florida. That one just going on a touch.
Oh, and that is a big missed opportunity with Black staying on the court. He had the chance to really take control of the first wicket and start to build momentum in Game 3. It is really important for Reg that he gets out to a fast start here, being down 2-0.
The other difficult thing for Reg is, as much as he wants to start well, he has to think about the match as a whole, not just kind of winning this game. And, it's about building his performance kind of one hoop at a time, then one game at a time.
Exactly. And the one thing that I think will be in Reg's mind is Matthew has been in a 2-to-love situation before and lost. And that's something, when you are in a deficit like this, you're trying to find any bit of hope that you can. So Reg is going to be thinking, can I put him in a position to make a few mistakes, to maybe lose a little bit of momentum?
Yeah.
When he's not on his game, he's probably not going to come out right away going for crazy shots. If he can let his opponent, let Matthew miss a couple and see a couple not be great, he can start to build some belief in himself and build some doubt in Matthew. So,
and this looks like a promotion here.
Yeah.
Which surprises me. Or is it just position? Just position.
Oh,
No,
I think he
a
was
promotion.
going for promotion. Yeah, he hit that awfully hard. Now, I'm not the hardest of clearers, but you clear very hard. I would think that as a big hitter, which Matthew is as well, you would have liked him to promote yellow because that gives you a better angle to the other side of the court.
Absolutely. And interesting that Matthew didn't go for the clearance there on yellow.
Right.
Just happy to be a little bit more conservative. He's got the 2-0 lead. Forced Reg to play some more good shots.
And I think
but
he's
just overhitting with black there.
Yeah.
So,
and I think he's set up there where if yellow clears blue, unless it's a big cut, he's going for the soup.
oh yeah. I think if I was Reg, I would be happy to take blue off the boundary here. Give Matthew a boundary hoop shot to start.
If black was in better position, that would be a much more scary option.
Yeah, Matthew kind of lit him off by missing position with black there. But I think if you're Reg, you want Matthew to be taking on difficult shots early on.
Yep.
And if you can get Matthew to take a shot on from the boundary,
Oh, I don't like that stayed on court.
I don't either, but did he block the hoop?
Maybe. But, I mean, black's in that range where you don't really want to give black that shot. And one good center ball on yellow, and Matthew's got 2 in position.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed, the end of game 2, for the first time of the match, Matthew made some really good hoop swings with his Irish grip.
Yeah.
And if he continues that into game 3, I think that's going to be really tough for Reg. But that was a poor shot for his standards.
Yeah. Yeah, from that distance, what we've seen all week from Matthew is that dead in the middle. But
Yeah.
this is where Reg really needs to take advantage. And going back to that promotion attempt, I think it was the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Um,
It's more of a desperation choice, I think.
yeah. That's a good shot from Reg. Just helps to gain a little bit of control with your own swing and tempo and everything.
And it really forces Matthew to clear with ball 1 here, because if he sets up, there's nowhere blue can put red where he can't just re-clear. And another miss. Wow.
So this is important now for Reg to make sure he gets yellow in front, where not only can he run it, but run it well to really put pressure on blue and black. Yeah.
That's a very good shot. I think we'll see Matthew go for the double clearance here. Oh, almost gets it, but
Pretty good attempt.
it was.
I wonder if Reg is going to try and just nudge this yellow across.
Oh, and Edmund, you just got a shout out from Ewan. Good to hear you in the commentary. What a talent. I think we would all agree with that, Ewan. Oh, Edmund, definitely one of the more dynamic swings in the game. You know, just look at the hoop, walk up to the ball, and hit it.
Yeah, when it's working, it's good. But unfortunately, it deserted me, at least at one point.
At one point, but at the rest of the tournament, you fared pretty well. You had a great battle with Mo yesterday.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that. And
yeah.
We've had some good matches in the past, and I was having a little bit of PTSD that he was going to come back and beat me. But,
well, at Hoop 11 in the final game, that was a scary, that promotion to...
I've never seen anything like it.
I know, but...
Now, Reg has just got to be careful here. Matthews hit a really good clearance.
Yeah.
Back with black.
Think he'll go for the promotion again? He knows the break now.
I think he's silly if he does.
All right.
I would just be looking to put 2 balls in front.
With the time he's taking, though, I think he's going for it.
It does look that way.
And
well played.
Yeah, he knew the break from the first one and came up with a great shot. Keeping the pressure on Matthew to keep hitting.
And this is what he needs to do for the first few hoops, is just keep Matthew shooting.
Mm-hmm.
The more times he can get Matthew to shoot, the more likely it is that Matthew's going to miss one.
Exactly.
And that's a good shot.
That's a good center ball. So that's the first good Irish contact he's had this game. So, making him shoot a lot is great in theory. The problem is that also lets him get into a rhythm. So it can be both a positive and a negative.
But I think you do at this stage. You need to be brave and say, I'm going to hit my shots, and Matthew's definitely going to hit some shots. But at the end of the day, you need him to miss some.
Mm-hmm. He needs one more good center ball here. He's got to get yellow past blue so it can't clear it up court. If he can do that and hang around, he's back in the hoop.
And you'll notice his swing was a little bit bigger than the previous one that he had with blue. Just making sure that if he does kind of get a half ball clearance like he did, that it does still have enough to get past blue, like you said.
Okay.
Let's see, Nancy Crouch, the West Haven Croquet Club salutes both of these highly skilled players. It is fun to watch, and they are definitely very highly skilled. And both in different ways. I think you see Matthew with his athleticism, the talent from having started at a young age, and then Reg, who does the things that look simple that we all do pretty good. He does them all perfect.
Yeah.
And he just makes the game as simple as you can make it. So, it's fun to see the contrasting styles and how you can play at such a high level in different ways.
Now that yellow from Reg looks like it just missed out on the wire.
I think black's got part, but not much.
I wondered whether Matthew would try and go for the double clearance there, but I guess black must have enough of yellow, or he's confident with black at yellow that he's willing to take blue to the line. So red will play in, black will clear yellow potentially, and blue would have shot at the hoop potentially, but red has played a great shot to block it.
Now we saw him go for the double jump in game 1 on his first attempt at a hoop. So we'll see if he clears yellow if he does it. And that red's in a position where he may get the double clearance here.
Yeah.
It's awfully close. Ooh, he misses both.
But again, making Matthew shoot. You know, he did hit a lot of good clearances that hoop, but you know, eventually he will miss some. And I think that's all Reg has to do is make sure he keeps putting the ball in front in good positions, put pressure on Matthew's clearing as much as he can.
Sounds easy.
It does sound easy. I mean, I would say Reg's game does definitely suit that good positional play. You know, it's one thing being kind of 2 yards in front, but Reg can really put it within that yard, and that, puts all the pressure on Matthew.
Exactly. Now, just like game 2, Reg scores hoop 1, but also like game 2, I don't think Reg can get down in scoring position at hoop 2. So it's
going to be close. I think he can maybe just get to the side of the hoop, and I want to say it does slope to the left there.
Yeah, I think it does slope left.
He might be okay. We'll be able to see here with blue. That one's staying pretty straight. Yeah. And yellow is open on blue. So red just needs to be in good hoop running position. And Reg will be taking on that clearance.
Let's see how close he can get here.
It did just come in maybe half a ball. That's pretty good from there, I'd say.
But it's when you're down 2 games, he has not been the smoothest with that length hoop shot this match. So
that looks like it's traveling that black.
Yeah. Maybe getting the block.
I don't think it's blocked yellow at blue, but
it is out of position.
If he was meaning to go for that block, I think that's quite an aggressive play from Matthew.
Yeah. I think he could have got the block in position too.
Yeah.
You know, last game also, both of them missed a little bit long into the left. So I think there's just that little bit of a slope there that keeps getting them. Oh, and another uncharacteristic miss. All right, what do you think? Is he going to go Solomon or Irish on this?
He's going to go Irish on this.
Yeah.
I think he tends to go for a Solomon a little bit more on the angled ones.
Well, it's a confidence, and he has not been confident with the Irish. Yeah.
It's Solomon.
Yeah, that's... Good shot.
The other thing that I think I've noticed with Matthew this match is he seems to be taking a little bit longer over those sorts of shots, you know, just kind of double checking a few more times and really making sure he's happy with his feet, which I think are all good things, but it tells me that his rhythm in the way he's playing is not kind of at his most confident. And so, yeah, it's interesting to see that he's made that change, and at least for certain shots. And I guess we'll see if he can kind of get back into that a little bit more free-flowing pace that we're used to with Matthew.
Ooh, he thought he had hit that. He was surprised when he looked up.
Looked like a good swing.
Yeah. Yeah, Ewan says that if he's going Solomon, Reg needs to know he's not feeling good. I would agree with that, and that would give Reg a lot of comfort if he himself was feeling good.
But I think it does show that Reg needs to force him to try and play a few more Irish clearances. And...
oh, that's not a good shot. So here, even though red is runnable, it's not an easy one. I'd be tempted to go position there because you give up hoop 3 potentially, but red's not running that down to 4. I think
It's
if he
a tricky
misses,
one.
yeah, I think if he misses this, Reg is as good as it gets at getting into the jaws. I think he'll jaws this for sure.
Shot.
But I guess almost enough for the second game in a row. Oh.
I think for me, I would be looking at clearing red there purely for the fact that yellow missed position. And you can get in good wide position on yellow fairly easily, I think, if you're black.
Yeah.
And then you've kind of got a free clearance at
red.
At red, yeah.
That'd almost be going out of bounds here behind it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Although, the one thing about that, in that position, if Matthew wires from yellow here, he also gives an awfully large wiring spot for yellow on blue.
True.
So, he's going for the promotion, huh?
And again, Irish letting him down there.
Mm-hmm. Now again, Reg is going to give him the opportunity to hit, but also the opportunity to miss. Or maybe not. That's
a really good shot from
really
Reg.
good shot. If he got that wire, I think he may have just missed the wire. Yeah.
But again, forcing Matthew to play that Irish, which has not been the best so far at the start of this game 3. And just rechecking himself there.
And Mark Campbell's saying it's interesting how Matthew Solomon stance is wider than his Irish grip stance. Is that normal? And I've actually talked to Matthew about that. He used to have a very wide stance on his Solomon grip, and it came from his days of playing basketball. It was basically a shooting stance, and then he really worked on narrowing it, and now he's working on widening it again because with the narrow stance, the ball was very close to his left foot, almost in front of the foot, and he's trying to get it back in the center. So that's been a fairly recent change with the Solomon. His Irish has always been pretty narrow and in the center.
And we just saw there with Matthew's Irish clearance, not that one, but the one previous that he had with blue, not hitting the middle as we've kind of come to see with Matthew, and leaving himself a slightly longer clearance on red than he would have liked. And this is exactly what Reg needs to do. Almost a carbon copy of hoop 1, letting Matthew slowly kind of lose control of the hoop with poor Irish clearances, forcing himself into a long Solomon clearance. We saw him miss this type of shot in hoop 1.
Now this is where, if you're Reg, you got to be a little careful because Matthews hit a number of shots this wicket. He has a wicket shot with black, even though it's a tough one. But it could be the last one Matthew gets, and he likes to go for the hoop in these situations, and he's got a pretty high success rate. Again, normally he'd be going Irish here, but it looks like he's lining up at yellow.
This feels like an important shot if he goes in off.
Oh, he was going hoop.
hoop shot.
Yep.
I think if Matthew runs that, he takes a lot of confidence. 2-1 up, 2 games up. Reg seemingly in control of that hoop. Definitely would have taken kind of some sort of mental toll on Reg to feel as though he's kind of done enough to win that hoop, and then it'd be taken out from underneath him. And then, now Reg is 2-1 up. Matthew's probably still thinking about, maybe a poor Irish clearance. That's a hoop that he wouldn't necessarily expect to make every time, but definitely one he knows he can make. So yeah, that'll be, I think, potentially a turning point maybe in this game, or an important point if Reg does go on to win this one.
It's
a little bit short.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that.
I don't think it's on the wiring line. Matthew didn't look too excited after he hit it. Now it may be.
I think the interesting thing for Matthew there with that blue was it's quite deep, and at hoop 2, Reg had a 9-yarder at Matthew's ball. He shot relatively close, but it didn't just miss, and so I don't think Reg has a lot of confidence in this type of shot. I would have maybe tried to get a little bit closer, obviously going for the blocking line, but if you don't get it knowing that, hey, Reg hasn't been hitting these very well this whole match, let's test him out.
Make him prove it, yep.
Yeah. And if he hits it, know that your Solomon clearing has been pretty good so far. Back yourself to hit the clearance back again if you need to.
Opting to take on black there. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a jump attempt here. Yep. Oh, not even close.
Bad miss there from Matthew.
He's had a couple of those misses on jumps today.
And he's normally a lot more consistent than
that. Pressure of the finals, it's there. And Matthew did not get that much croquet yesterday to stay in form.
I'm not sure he can blame Tom for that, but
but Matthew probably didn't get as much croquet as he would have liked, and Reg probably got more croquet than he would have liked. Oh, and
that looked like a good swing, good shot, in and out of the middle.
Yeah, he looks more surprised in that miss than upset with the swing. So,
but it does just slightly open the door for Matthew. I think the aggression in me would want to maybe even shoot at the hoop here, but
I know you would.
A good positional shot blocking Yellow's hoop shot is also very good.
Even if he doesn't get the block, there's a lot of pressure here because Red's in great clearing, or Blue's in great clearing position for Red.
But we've seen Reg with a couple of these shots, 1 to 2 yards, hits it really nicely in the middle, sending it to the line and just holding position in front of the hoop. I think this is the right option from Reg. Yeah, perfect. He's just so good at those.
Yeah. And now if Blue can see Yellow, it really needs to hit it because Red can give either block Black or give Yellow a little nudge.
And again, forcing Matthew to go Irish.
He's also casting a lot longer than he normally does.
Yeah.
You can tell he's just not comfortable standing over the ball.
And that one was tricky because he's got not a lot of room to kind of stalk the ball, get into his position like he normally would. But I agree, he's taking more time than he normally would over these shots, and I don't know whether he's nervous for it or just wanting to take, more time and effort over it, but it's certainly not in his natural rhythm. So I wonder if Reg's slow play has kind of forced him to feel like each shot is a little bit more important. But definitely compared to the match yesterday with Tom, he just kind of walked up, felt pretty much in rhythm, and then just hit it.
Just hit, yep. Yeah, even just that walk up before he starts casting. And the casting rhythm looks a little bit slower than normal. Ooh,
Good
great
shot.
shot.
That was 8 casts. I would be really interested to know what his average cast was against Tom, and whether or not we're just kind of thinking he's playing slower, as Reg just misses position there. Trying to be a little bit too greedy, perhaps.
Let's see if I can pull up a video from yesterday.
And just to update you in the match between Tom and Greg, it's now 5-5 in game 4. Greg is 2 games to 1 up. Ooh. Reg opting to shoot at the hoop there. Quite like that option.
It was kind of a free shot.
Yeah.
Looks like
Matthew
is he going at yellow?
shooting the hoop, maybe?
Doesn't look lined up at the hoop. No.
Oh, no.
I think he thought if he hits yellow, he's getting close to 5.
It's definitely harder to see the angles on the TV than actually looking past the monitor that we've got. And these next 2 shots feel quite important in the scheme of this game, at least. If Reg can put a really good tight ball in position, put a bit of pressure on Matthew's shot to run this hoop 4 and potentially force a miss. Reg going 3-1 up seems a little bit more likely that he'll win. And a really nice shot there from Reg, not blocking the hoop.
Another Solomon.
Good shot.
Good shot.
I think you can put that down to Reg's misposition a couple of shots ago, just trying to be a little bit too cute, in my opinion, getting too close in. And I mean, those are the shots that Reg is really good at, but I think you just need to maintain control, make sure that you're putting that ball in front of the hoop. And sort of for any players out there, give yourself that extra bit of space to land that ball in front of the hoop, because there's nothing worse than trying to get too clever with it and going past. As we see, a great positional shot there from Reg.
Yeah.
Matthew shooting with his Irish again.
He may have.
There's definitely hoop in this shot. It's not a perfect double, but could easily flick off Red and go through. So all sorts of things could happen here.
Well, that one he missed right. He's been missing most of the Irish swings left today, so he adjusted there, maybe overcompensated a little bit, but not the left miss at least. It's always good when you see a change. And he's got another in-off opportunity on red unless Reg gets the block, which he may have done.
I think he stopped the in-off. I don't know whether he's completely blocked blue at red. Again, slightly difficult to see from up here in the commentary box. He looks disappointed with that, so I think he must have had, enough of red. And also kind of pushing yellow down towards hoop 6. So this should be 3-2 with Reg having a bit of an advantage if he can kind of keep control of this red.
Oh, wow.
We have not seen a lot of that. A good clearance there from Matthew.
All right, I pulled up a video from yesterday, and he did cast 7 times and then hit on the 8th. So I guess not going at too much of a slower rhythm there. Reg went awfully close to that hoop there. Just missed it. Great position, and now Matthew with the little promotion, but neither ball's in great position. This is the distance where all week we've been expecting Reg to hit in this match. He's had 1 or 2 good center balls, but has not been himself. Let's see if he can jumpstart that a little bit here. Although, if he does center ball black, it is in a pretty good line with yellow there. So the promotion could have helped with that. And another miss.
And that easy missed hoop shot is going to cost him probably a point here, maybe even more.
A point and a lot of confidence. I mean,
Nice shot there from Matthew.
Really, really good shot. Yep. Held position and maybe even a partial wire on red and yellow.
What I really liked about that shot from Matthew is he didn't try and over-hit the ball. Really prioritized keeping black in position. And you'll see that yellow kind of only just went over the boundary line. It's all it needed to go.
Great shot.
That's what he needed previously.
I know.
But that might give him some confidence. So maybe we spoke too soon saying Matthew had won the hoop, but...
We're back to Irish for this hoop shot.
This
Oh,
could be a Jaws.
could be. Oh, and
very
great
nice.
shot.
Red does have the angle to get it out.
It does.
That's healthily in the Jaws. So this is to save hoop 5 for Reg.
And potentially hoop 6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back to missing for Reg. It can be so difficult when you feel like your swing is not how it's, normally going or supposed to be going, to kind of get yourself out of a bad rhythm. And I saw Reg just before when he missed 2 shots ago, just doing a bit of practice on the side of the lawn with his swing. Not something that I've really seen a whole lot of from Reg, but yeah, basically just doing anything he can to get some sort of feeling back that he's, striking the ball in the middle or whatever he feels is going wrong, trying to impact that and change that as quickly as he can. But again, you think back to Reg's, 2 foot hoop shot, maybe even less. And not even just kind of failing into the jaws, but bouncing out to the side. And that could be kind of the game right there, maybe even the match.
Yeah. Oh, and we're going to see a really difficult double jump attempt here. Big angle.
But worth a go.
You're going to lose a hoop. He's going to be first to 6 anyway.
Ooh. He didn't spend a whole lot of time on that. I'm slightly surprised, but he clearly didn't think it had that much of a chance then.
I don't know about you, but those are the situations that I feel like I've got a low percent chance of making a shot. I don't spend as much time, and I make that percent chance even lower because it's just, hitting it to hit it.
Yeah.
Especially for someone like him who really does well playing at a slow pace. If he was going to attempt that, I think taking his usual time is going to give you the only chance.
Good position there from Reg. Matthew looks like he's just going to clear this.
Now, question for you, just because you are the more aggressive player.
Yeah.
When someone is offsides and you're already halfway to hoop 6, would it make sense for someone like you or Matthew to always put them to the other penalty area just to give you the option to shoot the hoop and not have them closer to 7?
To be honest, I don't worry too much about that sort of stuff. In my mind, a lot of it is just if I can build up a lead quickly, then I'm going to do anything I can just to score points. Maybe it kind of depends on, I guess, how seriously I'm going to take the game.
Yeah.
If I feel like I need every single little advantage, or maybe there's a side that I just prefer. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have any real preference on that. Reg hitting that clearance, but not really sticking around, and Matthew can just go back in front.
He did not get the wire on Red there from a fairly short one, so he was not happy with that shot. But he's doing to Reg right now what Reg was trying to do to him.
Exactly.
Giving him chances to miss and take that confidence down even more. I like that. You just don't see. You don't see that from him.
No. And this is going to be another promotion, I think, just to kind of put Reg under even more pressure to hit a big clearance.
Yeah. One other thing that I think is interesting with these two players, I don't know if you saw it when Reg missed that shot. When he makes a bad shot, he always wipes it off his forehead and kind of throws it to the side. That's something that Matthew's stolen from him as well. You'll see Matthew do that when he makes a bad shot as well. So it's, just a outward brush off telling yourself, all right, that one's behind me. But, Matthew's definitely studied Reg's mental approach and has learned from him. Ooh, good clearance. Shot. They'll need a couple more. Or a good hoop shot from Red.
I think if I was Red, I'm just solely looking at the hoop here.
Especially with yellow over there at 7.
Absolutely. I mean, you're 3-2 down, 2-0 down. Opponent's about to have 2 balls in front of the hoop.
Get some kind of magic going.
Yeah, it's kind of not.
Yeah.
It's about looking as bad as it can at this point. So you do just need kind of one even lucky shot just to kind of get you going. Really nice from Matthew.
He's got the block.
I think that's blocked it.
The last couple of rounds, he's had to have a lot of practice blocking hoops against Zach and Tom.
Yeah. And just the timing of that, I think, kind of just shows how good of a player Matthew is. The previous positional shot he had, putting blue in front of the hoop, didn't quite get the wire, maybe on the easy one, but can bounce back really quickly and put in a really good block there. And Reg choosing to play in. Really nice pace.
Yeah.
Doesn't block the hoop, but certainly gives Black.
It gives Black something to think about. Also, if Black takes on the hoop, yellow's right there at 7.
And Matthew just needs to play a nice shot there.
Which he does.
Perfect.
And a little bit of bad luck. Red running into the hoop. Not going to make its return Croquet quite as long, but Reg still has just an uphill battle to get back in this. Has to make a lot of good shots when he hasn't felt like he's been making many.
Yeah. Just even as he walked over to that ball, it didn't look like Reg wants to play this shot.
All right, now I think blue is open on this hoop. Black's close to the line. Yeah, it's the camera. We can definitely see it's open.
I think even if you have some doubt, you can just take position knowing that, the way Reg has been playing, he's probably going to miss the return anyway. Even if Red does hit Black, you're still in good control. It's obviously ideal for Matthew to run this hoop, just, take away any chance of Reg getting back into it. But last thing you want to do is clip that black ball, so. Oh.
And yeah, that
didn't just clip it. He hit quite a lot of black.
I know.
And I don't think Matthew would have gone for that if he wasn't
completely open.
Yeah, quite sure that he could actually make that. And I mean, he did get down and check it, but
I think that was just
maybe a bit of a lazy swing or something. I don't know. And he's definitely annoyed with himself. He's just let Reg back into this hoop, but both making errors on this hoop and the previous hoop, which very uncharacteristic. And interesting that Matthews decided to play in there.
But I think his Solomon is feeling good, so I think he likes his clearance on red.
This is the sort of shot that I would give myself because I'm annoyed with myself.
Yeah.
You know, I want to have a big swing at something.
Yep.
Try and hit it in the middle and get a bit of confidence back, but you're almost kind of playing on that annoyance of the last shot to help you kind of be a little bit more focused for this one.
And he gets
Nice shot.
Oh, and maybe to a wired spot. May have just drifted off the line, but it's close.
Reg is looking a little bit annoyed. I think that's wide.
I think it's got it. Yeah, the good thing about having two grips is when one's off, the other can still be on. The tough thing is you make a great shot like that, and you're still not building confidence in the Irish. So, you know, you said you'll take that on because you're a little bit annoyed, but that gets all of your swings going.
Yeah.
He's still going to be doubting his Irish grip even after that great shot with the Solomon.
Yeah, and still going with the Solomon for this one. I mean,
in this, he probably would do this more often just because he wants to get off the baseline.
yeah.
It's a little bit closer, but
I think if you're I mean, he doesn't need to be in that position because we've got Greg Fletcher winning 7-5 in game 4 against Tom Balding. So coming back from a game down to win 3 games to 1.
Yeah, great tournament from Greg. You know, obviously he'll be a little bit disappointed looking back. He was one very makeable hoop shot away from being in the finals here, and it probably will be even a little bit more annoying when he sees how they're playing in the finals.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the way he played yesterday, he'd be beating both of these guys, I think.
Right,
Great tournament from Greg. Definitely some of the best croquet I've seen him play. And having spoken to him, he said that he's really enjoying it playing, and so that's all you want to hear, that he's having fun with it. So we return back to Matthew and Reg as Matthew misses the long shot down at yellow. Bit of a free shot at that one because he's going to end up on the baseline there.
He wanted to be out of bounds anyway.
Now, can Reg show his touch again and get that block?
Looks like he's trying to block blue on the hoop rather than black on yellow. Maybe both. And got neither.
I think he's found a little bit of rhythm with that Irish, Matthew.
That one looked a little more confident the way he stood over it. And we are joined here by our third place finisher, Greg Fletcher. Greg, great match there. Congratulations. Tom, as always, a tough one to beat.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, Tom has got me every time that we've played except for now. So that meant a lot to me, that game. And yeah, he really wanted to go out with a bang. Like I could see he's just like, he's gonna play his biggest game. And last time that I've played him, I've always played more conservatively. Just this time around, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shoot nearly every hoop that I see. And that might have been in some cases not such a great idea, but I felt really good this time around, and I think it paid off. So, yeah.
Well, I think watching your matches up until this point, the bits that I've seen, the two parts of your game that have been really good this week have been your long return clearances and your hoop shooting. You've made a lot of both, so I think especially against someone like Tom, when you get an opportunity, you may not get another, so it's always good to take them, and it always feels good when they go when you take them.
Exactly, yeah. So that was a mistake I think I made when I played Reg yesterday. I didn't lean into that. I'm just clearing from long distances, and I was doing a lot of that, but I didn't pull the trigger on the hoops. I was just like playing too conservatively. And I hadn't done that against Tamer. So Tamer played really, really well. Had a great match. Yep. And the reason I won that was because any hoop I saw, I pretty much ran, I tried to run it.
Right. And Tamer kept giving you those 7-yarders, and you kept making them.
Yeah.
And,
And again, given that, Tom's got me every time we've played, I was like, okay, what I was doing beforehand wasn't working. So I just play more aggressively.
You had a really good hoop run on 13. From the
13. Yeah, that felt so good. I was like, that was game 2, and
that maybe felt like the critical point in the match. Just taking that from underneath Tom and
100%. So that moment, I was like, I was so close to feeling really good. I just wasn't quite on the money yet, and I was like, damn, like if he gets this hoop, it's going to be hard to get that rhythm back. And that shot was just like, one, it came off, but I just felt so good. You're right. I think it really changed the momentum of the match.
And the interesting thing was he had almost that same hoop shot earlier in the hoop. He chose to play it conservatively, and he never got another hoop shot. And so, you were the one who was willing to put it on his mallet, and it really paid off there, and swung the match, it looked like.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing because I have a pretty good win percentage on 7-6, winning 7-6 on hoop 13, but I'd say it's probably by playing conservatively. So I'm the one that's doing what Tom was doing there, like playing a little bit more conservatively. But maybe if I went back and looked at like that record, it might be against lower ranked players, right? So perhaps I need to rethink that because I had another opportunity against Reg yesterday where same thing. I was like, no, I play conservatively. I won't take like this long shot. And this time around, I was like, okay, I'll just pull the trigger on it. Also I felt pretty good with touch today. I like, I basically have in the past 10 months, I've had like 3 tournaments where I've had good touch. And 2 of them, the last 12 months, and 2 of them have been here. It was like, one of them was in Seville.
You're just liking these.
Yeah, there's something about it. It was just like, last US Open, I was like, wow, like touch feels really good. Yeah. And then I didn't have it again until September in Spain, and then here. All around pretty happy.
And that does a lot for your confidence, not just in that part of your game, but overall, just, I can put the ball in whatever position I want. Yeah, I can run that hoop now because I'm in the position I want to be in. So it does make a big difference to your game mentally.
Yeah, for sure. That mental thing, it's huge because I find that I play, like I'm okay at playing at any pace, but I'm playing better when I'm playing more at a faster pace. Yeah. And if my touch isn't that great, I have to take longer to think about it. And that gets me out of kilter. So if I just don't have to think about it, I play the shot. Yeah. That's going to ultimately help my other shots, like, my clearances and such.
Yeah.
Cool. So what are we looking at?
So we're at 4-3 Matthew, actually. Can we get the score updated? 4-3 Matthew, game 3. we have not seen the cleanest play from either of them. They both made a lot of uncharacteristic misses. That is a very poor positional shot. I know he was trying to go for the side of the hoop there, but it looks like it's almost behind where blue can wire. Maybe it got far enough.
I think it might have gotten far enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from this angle here.
We did make the comment earlier that we thought that your performance yesterday would have beaten both of these two today quite easily.
Oh, no, don't tell me that. No.
That kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's been the lowest quality. There's been some good shots, but I just think the overall consistency from Reg in particular has not been what he has played. You know, it does feel like you took a lot out of him yesterday.
Man, it was a long match.
Very long match. And I think Matthews just hit enough good shots when it's mattered. Reg's miss at hoop 5 was particularly important.
Yeah. He missed about a 2-foot straight on.
Yeah, just...
How much Solomon has Matthew been using? Is it what percentage?
more.
Yeah,
Okay.
almost all of the successful hoop shots have been Solomon. He had a stretch at the end of game 2 where he made one good Solomon swing. It was on this hoop actually, and then made a good long hoop here and a good long hoop on Irish on both. And but other than that, he's been missing.
He's been favouring the Solomon for sure.
He wasn't happy with that last shot. He just played with the Irish. Yeah, so this is something that Reg, whilst he's had a long day yesterday, he's there for the slog, right? So Reg is like willing to wait it out.
Yeah,
he's the type
he
of
will
player.
dig in.
Yeah, he will dig in.
But yeah, just his longer, mid to long clearances, 15 yards. He, particularly this game, has not really hit any, and not hit any well. He might snick one or two, but just nothing to kind of keep him in the hoop or get him back in the hoop.
I mean, yesterday from 7 to 10 yards against you, we saw him center balling almost everything.
There were periods of time where, between 10 and 14, he was, when he needed, he was doing the same thing. It was just exceptionally annoying.
This looks like it could be hoop.
Yeah.
Good result.
I like the little mallet cock thing that that Reg does. He effectively is loading his shot in some way, and I guess that's probably easier to do with a standard grip because of I've thought about it with the Solomon grip. It's like
You almost need to do it the opposite way.
yeah, exactly, 100%.
Like pushing your hands forward rather than pulling your hands back.
Hence why anyway. So just a very interesting thing. I've seen that. I guess there's one advantage that. In particular, because Reg is all about routine, it's like something that he can remind himself to do every single time.
And it's very common in putters to do that on the tour. You'll see them start the swing with just a slight push forward and then start their putting stroke, and it's almost a trigger that initiates it.
Yeah, we're going to see it again. This is actually a pretty good angle. Yep, there we go.
He is going to get the block here, or trying to get the block, and he's awfully
likes it.
close.
Oh, wow.
He may have.
He may not have got it. It was a pretty damn good try.
He certainly made it difficult for Matthew
Oh,
with
yeah.
the shot.
Yeah, so when I was playing Tom, I tried to avoid a lot of this clearances to hoop 9, where because if Matthew plays this well enough, he can hit
He's got the
red on
advantage.
the south side and get off to down off to hoop 9. So I was just trying to keep everything high of the hoop.
Looks like Blake Fields has started watching. Hey, Blake, hope you're doing well. Wish you would have been here, but I guess school's kind of important. Oh.
Wow, okay. So if Tom was here, would he be talking about Gambits? Or no, do you subscribe to Gambit as well?
Well,
you gotta believe in the Honeycutt Gambit. You know,
he's turning it down though.
Well, Matthew missed that on purpose to turn it down.
Okay, you heard it here first, folks.
That's like he didn't want to let him know he was missing on purpose, but.
So 4-4 now between Reg and Matthew.
We've got Black first to hoop 9. This becomes a critical shot, and Reg hitting with one of the two if Matthew gets set up becomes very important for getting back in this match. If Reg can flip this hoop, he ends up with a much better chance of stealing the game. And you know, anytime in sports you find yourself in a big hole, you gotta start with something small. You know, you start flipping a hoop or two. If you can win 2 hoops in a row, you can gain a little bit of momentum. And if you can win a game, you gain a little bit more. And if he can win 2 games, he goes into that final game feeling a whole lot better. And, you know, Matthew starts thinking about it slipping away. So
I think that clearance that Reg just had where he, you know, almost wide blew, I think that will give him some confidence with his swing because he hit that one really nicely.
And yellow setting up there, I think, shows you that he's feeling a little better, or he doesn't feel like Matthew is feeling the best. Because that is a shot with Black that you expect Matthew to make on a normal day.
I think he's shooting.
He is
anyway.
going to shoot
with.
Yeah. But
with
I guess
Reg.
you're implying that perhaps he could have put that deeper, right? Because then Matthew can return. Right?
No, I just think he's feeling the confident. He was feeling like he was going to hit there, or feeling like Matthew's going to miss with Black.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the way he's played it. I don't think Black is a gimme.
It's nope.
I think Matthew's the type of player that he will shoot at the hoop. Although the way he's walking around that ball, just taking the long way around.
Yeah.
And this is quite a big moment.
Oh. That could be a turning point right there. Oh.
Get a chance now.
Will Reg take this on? I think he has to. But he has not been running.
No, he's going for blue.
He's foregoing the hoop here.
Yeah.
I don't mind this just because he's just got a miss out of Matthew. The last thing he wants to do is shoot at the hoop, miss, and then just kind of
Give the game away.
throw it back to Matthew.
Yeah, so this, I guess, comes back to what Kyle was talking about earlier on, which was shifting the momentum in the game.
Yeah.
Because Reg is quite capable of running that hoop, but if he doesn't run it, Matthew plays a nice shot, feels better again, he's up 5-4.
He's gained nothing from the Matthew miss
Yeah.
by just throwing it back. But at the same time, if Matthew misses and Reg runs that hoop, that's quite a big kind of kick on for Reg.
Right. You know, at some point you have to bet on yourself.
Yeah.
And that's a shot for Reg. I feel like he's got to bet on himself. Even if yellow holds position there, you're not really. Yeah, now that helps a lot.
Yeah,
it looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
But it has to have like the screw, you know?
Now Matthew's got to hit that red.
Here you go. And I need a long extreme. Here. No, I got it. This is it, right?
Nice.
That's a good.
Yeah, that's such a powerful shot to have, right? Being able to swap between strong Solomon and then that gentle clearance.
Yeah, it is, and he's. You know, that's one thing that I think when you look at the top 3 players in the game right now, Matthew, Reg, and your brother, that soft clearance is something that they all do really, really well. They all have the power, they all have the mid pace, but they also have that really soft one. And it's not easy. You take break into play. It's a different rhythm than you're used to. Matthew just taking both balls out of the lawn.
I'm slightly interested that he went on that side.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
is true.
perhaps he would have gone the other side.
Do you mean that now he has to clear into east boundary?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I thought that he could be straighter on the hoop if he went on the left-hand side of that. That's
a
yellow.
really good shot.
But you're right, like there's any shot he takes up the line as well.
Yeah.
So like one, he's lost his hoop shot opportunity, which is another thing that I don't know, I haven't been watching, that Matthew's really good at, is pot shots at hoops from the side, just a gentle shot with his Irish, and then if he doesn't make it, he's probably going to be on the leg or somewhere nearby.
And I think if you want to be kind of specific to this lawn, I certainly don't want to be trying to stalk in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's it.
There's not a lot of room there.
Oh,
That's
that
a
is
great shot.
really
Right.
good.
Yeah, you've got to think about those things, especially I'm not sure if I put in that one, but I presume it's the same as lawn 6, where there's not only the camera crew, as you said, Ed, but also
referees and
referees
scoreboard,
and
keepers.
Some dead patches of
dead
grass
patches as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Ball
that-
jumped.
Yeah.
Was that a shot at the hoop?
I think it was, and didn't even touch wire.
Oh, I know.
Like you say, it did jump, so I wonder if that maybe took it off. So this is for a bit of momentum, 2 hoops in a row.
There you go.
Plus control a 9.
Oh, very good. Well, I'm going to leave it there with you guys. I've got to go have some lunch.
Congratulations once
Yeah.
again,
Yeah,
Greg.
great
you.
playing,
Well
great
played.
week.
Thank you. I might come join you later.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so Matthew's setting up a little bit deeper than he'd like with some of his misses, and I think if Matthew was shooting hoops a little bit better, Reg would be really scared in this position. There's nowhere Red can clear black where it doesn't have a clear on yellow across the court, but he's missed some of them, and it's not the same pressure Reg is usually feeling, and that's long with blue. So now we'll definitely see a clearance on black.
I mean, I'm happy with black because it kind of takes out any even potential,
For wire.
fine cut on wiring. But where he's just kind of overhit blue to, he's given him, the perfect spot to wire to. It's also kind of got Reg off the hook, even if he doesn't get it wired.
If he gets this
That
again.
looks quite good. No, Matthew looks like he's completely open. But yeah, just again, that second positional shot from Matthew, letting himself down. This would be a great opportunity to go 5-5, and instead he's hitting this to stay
good
5-4.
center ball. It's a really good shot to keep control of the hoop.
So blue's got that clearance on red, which I think Matthew will probably take.
depending on where yellow goes. May.
Well, I don't think Reg is going to give him anything easy. Maybe he is.
Yeah.
Oh, and Matthew's looking at hook.
Looking at jaws. I mean, that's awfully dangerous if... is he looking at
he's
jump
going
hoop?
just
Wow.
jumping through the hoop. And again, his jump just hasn't been on it. I think he's been hitting those to the right. That one definitely off to the right.
That
a little
one was
bit.
to the right, and yeah, I think the previous was to the right as well, yeah.
And for those of us that kind of know Matthew's swing relatively well, he does like to swipe across that ball. And I think definitely that maybe is kind of causing him to hit those jump shots to the right, particularly when his kind of timing of shot isn't going to necessarily be the exact same. Reg there with a nice clearance.
I would have expected a little bit harder from him if he's going from that side.
Well, I think he was trying to get the other side or center ball on black and
get
hold
closer
for 11.
And the center ball back. This is a big hoop right here. Difference between 5-5 and 6-4 down is massive. Anytime you're the first to 6, you know at the very least you're first to hoop 13, which is the toughest hoop to flip. So Matthew's going to be battling for this one, and Reg knows this can be the turning point.
And is Reg going to not take that shot on black? No, he's not. Reg's just lining up to potentially center ball black there. And I think that shows the difference in a lot of people's games, that he feels like he's confident enough to, even consider that as an option. For me, that is not even on the cards.
No.
Unless I feel like I'm hitting those really, really well, which is a bit of a rare occurrence.
So now I think we're going to see him come in for the block here. This is relatively close to the blocking line.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah. I'm looking at the flag.
And this is a little bit aggressive from Reg, because if he gets it wrong...
He got it, though.
Yeah, Matthew clapping. If he just gets that wrong, though, it gives Matthew the clearance with the ball in front, makes it 5-5. But no, really good kind of nerve holding from Reg there and sticking to what he knows that he's good at.
And I've seen him this tournament when I've watched him. He is one of the most aggressive players I've seen with going for blocks. He will do that over just getting position a lot of times, where I've always been trying to, just get position, two balls in front, exactly. But he's just got the touch to pull it off.
Yeah. Matthew here shooting at the hoop.
No, I know, but to get it from the mic directly from the speaker, so we don't get ambient sound, so.
And
I think it was XLR to 3.5, right?
I felt like that was a pretty good attempt at that, even though it kind of slid off the face. But particularly from that angle, it's pretty difficult.
It wasn't far off. Hit a little bit left on that outside post, and he needed a little bit right of the outside post.
And Reg just taking the 6-4 lead here. Maybe if he was 5-4 down, he'd be turning around
for the flick.
Yeah, shooting yellow at blue. But this just shows kind of the importance of being able to go 6 something up. And also the importance of just getting points on the board.
He shot that one hard. He just trickled through. He will be very happy with that. That makes his next clearance quite a bit shorter than from the line. And, typically I think he doesn't mind that clearance from the line. But what we've seen today, it's made a big difference, 7 to 10 yards.
Yeah. No, he definitely needs every yard on his side, the way he's been playing. But I think he will have taken a lot of confidence so far if he can finish this game off.
That missed positional shot makes the clearance a whole lot tougher.
See how I can do that. Give me a second. Because I have to open this window. The camera's here. Can I get in the middle?
That's okay from Matthew. He kind of threw his arms up there like it curved a long way left. Big clearance here from Reg.
Yeah.
Nice shot. But that's where you're kicking yourself that you didn't get Red in position.
Exactly.
And, we saw Reg play that block at hoop 10, and yet he can't play the 7-yard. So it just shows that, positional shots are really not that easy. And the fact that Reg likes to take on so many just shows how good he is at those, but also shows that he can get it wrong sometimes with the sort of supposedly easier ones.
Well, one thing I've noticed about the courts here, they all kind of slope from east to west. So you shoot from hoop 8 to hoop 9, and you're hitting uphill. Then you've got kind of a little bit uphill side hill from 9 to 10, and then you go 10 to 11, and it's purely downhill.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of overhit balls on that setup. I think that's one of the tougher setups out here on all the courts.
But obviously, half of the lawns are then flipped in the direction. So those back lawns
exactly. You're going uphill for those,
And we saw Reg just position in front of the hoop there, blocking both black and blue's hoop shot, leaving himself with this positional shot back in. And I mean, this just shows that he really backs himself to put this in a good position, or that he wants to put Matthew under a lot of pressure. I mean, that's a pretty good attempt at it.
And I think he thinks he's up 6-4 and, force Matthew to make some great shots to get back in. And again, worst case scenario, you're 1st to 13.
And this is interesting. Matthew's going with his Irish, which we've not seen all game.
Backing off.
Yeah,
and
there we go. But he's clearly just not feeling confident with his Irish hoop shot, which surprises me that, particularly in that scenario, if he's not feeling confident, okay, he's 6-4 down. He's not out of this game yet, but it's certainly not looking that good. He's 2-0 up in the match. That felt like a bit of a free go to try his Irish out.
To feel it,
And, okay, if he makes it 6-5, then that's great with using his Solomon, but I just think if you're not feeling good with your Irish hoop shot, and it's such a good shot that he has with it, you want to be trying to take the opportunities where you get those free goes at the hoop to really build up that confidence.
Yeah, almost seems like he's trying to use these clearings to build up the confidence.
Yeah.
There's a good center ball.
Yeah, and you think, maybe if he'd done that with his hoop shot, we might have had a slightly different result.
But here, just like the first one, Reg did not get set up with red, and that makes this shot so much tougher. And
I think this is hoop.
I do too, yeah.
Misses
Doesn't
everything.
even touch it.
that would have been, what, 8-9 yards?
Yeah.
And that's at that distance that he's been missing.
Right.
I
think going for Jaws here.
I don't like this from Matthew, personally.
And I don't think that's runnable. Tough to tell, but he didn't look excited.
No. And I think there was a lot of risk with that shot.
Mm-hmm.
If he was to just clear black or set up and, just don't give away a double clearance, he's got so much control over the hoop. Reg has not been clearing well from distance. I know he was trying to get in the jaws so he can get control down to 12. However, to me, it just felt like an unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
And he's...
Right, you get on a wire, you give up an in off.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it just didn't quite catch for Reg.
oh, let's
And see, maybe this is one where I'd be looking to jaws. You've got blue able to clear red can't score. And he's going this one Irish, which is interesting.
Made it, but not very clean. Tip it when he's feeling well at that distance, it is not catching much wire.
And he's very straight. Basically anything directly in front of the hoop here, I think, will be wide. Maybe a ball to the left or east. Red's just looking at that spot now.
That's the difference between me and Reg. When I'm going for a wired spot, I don't want to see the exact spot because I know I'm not going to hit it where I'm trying. I need to try to miss correctly.
I think regardless, you can, even if you don't get the wire here on black, you're just looking for good position. And if you wanted to be really aggressive, you can clear black into a wide position. That's going to be open for black.
It is possible to clear it to a wired position.
Yeah.
The risk with that is if you don't get the wire, you give up the flick to 13.
Matthew just playing in there. Good ball down. Now this is going to be interesting to see what Reg does. He looks like he's clearing black. I mean, if he can get this kind of...
Oh, he's going for the cuddle.
Oh.
And he's got it.
Perfect.
Wow.
And that should be
game 4. So now if you're Matthew, I think you just flick up to 13. You saw him miss a 2-footer at 5, so it just puts the pressure on. But I don't expect that to happen again.
No. I think also just given the circumstance of the game, when it was 2-2, Reg probably isn't taking the same amount of, control, concentration on that shot, but goes through.
All right, and
it's now 2-1 to Matthew. Reg taking game 3, 7-5. I'm sure that they will have a 5-minute break.
Maybe more.
Wow.
Although Reg will want to keep going now that he's got the momentum, and Matthew will never want to stop. No. So could be fairly quick. They'll go out, they'll check all the hoops again, probably readjust everything. I'd like to take a minute to thank our sponsors. We've got the Palm Beach Sports Commission, Oakley Woods Croquet, White Tie Croquet, Karen Weiss Fine Art, and Chris Weiss. So thank you to all of you for sponsoring the event. We've got some great equipment, some great apparel down here on the veranda if you'd like to check it out. Also, thank you to our donors who played in the Pro-Am with us and who also just gave money to make this event possible. That's what helps us attract the top talent. So we really appreciate all of you, and yeah, thank you for making this happen.
That's a commercial.
Yeah, we'll go to a commercial, take a quick break.
Come around. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this facility. We have 12 fully sized professional courts and 4 on the way by the end of the year, plus 1 practice court. The NCC is also the home for the USCA and the National Croquet Club. Let's come in. Come on. You can come and play. You can also have lunch and drinks with St. James, the premier caterer in the Palm Beach County. But I want to first have a quick stop at our pro shop, because you can come here whether you're a social player or a very avid player. And first stop is going to be for our equipment. We do carry mallets from all the international brands plus local makers. You can try any mallet as long as you want when you play on our courts before you're going to make your final purchase. Obviously, like any other pro shop, we have a full line of apparel so you can look good and sharp when you play, ladies and gentlemen. For summer and winter, you can order online or come directly and shop in our pro shop. We also have a lot of equipment that is going to be for your backyard or for your local club in terms of equipment, in terms of information to play croquet and rules, and for your own equipment. And finally, you can always find a gift for your best friend or somebody at home before you head back home. So let's make a final stop. Let's grab a hat and let's join me. We're going to go and play a game of croquet together because it's always a great day to play croquet. Let's go.
Hi, Kyle Maloof here. I'm with Mo Karem, the U.S. Open down here at the National Croquet Center in West Palm Beach. So Mo, this is your first time here for the U.S. Open. What do you think of the tournament?
This tournament is amazing. Everything is very organized, and fast and all the tone and very nice. And game tournaments.
Yeah, we hope so too. We've had a lot of Egyptians here this tournament, which I think has really strengthened the draw from what was a strong field last year. We always enjoy having you all over here. What are your thoughts on the level of competition? You know, I've been over to the Egyptian Open, and to me, that's one of the toughest tournaments in the world. Do you think we're starting to build on something to hopefully approach that?
Sure. It has many good players. I think Egyptian Open is oldest opens in golf croquet, and we love to have many players from many international players. Egypt, because Egyptians playing, and it's a different atmosphere, different, loans and thing. So it's a different experience. The Egyptian Open as well, and yeah, it's top. Yeah, it's fine. So in U.S. Open here last year, I won this playing with his brother, and we see it on YouTube.
All right, one final question here, and this is the important one. What's on everyone's edge? Locked in a battle. So
It's
All right, we are back here about to resume game 4 of the finals of the U.S. Open. Matthew Essick versus Reg Bamford. Matthew has a 2-1 lead. I'm Kyle Maloof. I'm joined here by Edmund Fordyce and Saif El Yamani. Welcome, guys. Thanks
Welcome,
for
Kyle.
joining us.
Yeah, thank you. So we saw a big comeback from Ridge. Matthew was leading 4-2 in the third game, and he lost it 7-5.
And for only the second time this match, Matthew is first to hoop 1. Perfect setup there. Looking to put the pressure on Reg right off the bat.
It was interesting how much time Reg took between those two games. I thought it would be a little
Much
bit
faster,
quicker.
yeah, me too.
But I guess he was just composing himself, maybe letting Matthew kind of mull that one over.
Yes.
So we'll see 2 shots here from Reg, unless he hits with the first. Likes it.
Oh,
Good try.
makes it but keeps it in position. Be very happy with that in AC.
It'll be interesting to see if he shoots that, because towards the end of that last match, he was setting up a lot, forcing Matthew to, maybe play some jump clearances, jump hoops, or just overall putting the pressure on Matthew's hoop shot. So I think it'll be interesting to see that intent maybe carry over from Reg.
Yeah, and he was playing a lot like that yesterday with Greg, too. He was giving up a lot of those longer hoop shots. And it was interesting listening to Greg how he wasn't taking as many yesterday. I was thinking the same thing. He had some chances where he kept clearing.
It's the first time to me to see Matthew miss a position. Yeah, he got very, very long. I think Reg will put a ball in front of him. He already did that in the 11th and in the 10th last game, and he missed it.
There's also a different pressure on the 10th and the 11th, and he knows that. On the first tier, the danger is if you try for the block and Matthew runs the first clean, he can start to steamroll in a hurry. Conversely, if you shoot and you miss, there's zero pressure.
But Reg did a big ball while he was finalizing the game.
I would like to see Reg shoot here. I think he looks as though he's going to play in.
He's putting a position.
I just think that early on, there's less pressure on Matthew, and you don't want him to kind of get comfortable.
And you really don't want to put a ball in and not get position.
Yeah.
And I think for Reg as well, because his long-range shooting has been poor, it's almost a bit of a free go to try and get your swing back. Those would be kind of the thoughts I would be having, I think, if I was out there.
I think he's taking a lot of time.
And that was the smoothest Irish hoop we've seen in a long time.
And I wonder if that one at hoop 11 just gave him a bit of
Yes,
which is not a good sign for Reg if he's running those hoops Irish with control like that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say Reg not shooting at that kind of cost him, because he could have easily missed, but
Right. Not getting in position definitely cost him because it took all the pressure off.
Yeah.
Yes. That's true. And here's a perfect position from Reg.
I'm going to say that's a missed position.
Yeah,
Jaws the ball, but maybe not quite runnable.
neither one of them has approached hoop 2 great throughout the match.
No.
That red ball is about the best we've seen.
Yeah, and this yellow is looking pretty
I
good as
think it's
well.
blocking the hoop.
It's not blocking the hoop, but
I think he got away with it just a little bit.
I think that gives Matthew the hoop shot, the potential in off.
And going at this one Irish, which is interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think he would have done that the previous game.
He would not have. He just made one good swing and he starts to feel it.
See.
One good jump, and I don't think that blue ball can get to hoop 3.
Yeah.
So we are joined here in the booth by the one and only Jeff Sue. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you, Kyle. Hello, Edmund.
Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
I know Jeff is, he's working very hard on promoting the game of AC with some of our female players. I know, Jeff, you're hosting is it the first ever female AC National Championship here next week?
It is the inaugural USCA Women's AC National Championship to be played for the Lily Gower Trophy, I believe.
So, Reg miss.
It's a great off.
Yeah.
So Matthew is up 2-0 now.
So what's the field looking like for that? Do we?
So it's a very small field. It is again the inaugural event, and we don't. It's part of the initiative here is to try to build up more AC and American 6-wicket play generally, and for women in a competitive way. So the USCA president Bev Cardo is of course herself a very competitive player in all 3 codes, and she's made that one of her major initiatives.
Well, that's good to hear. I know in all 3 codes. Well, we're missing the numbers of female competitive players in all 3 codes. We'd love to see some more of the women start playing in tournaments, and we'd love to see more people in general playing 6-wicket and association.
For me, it's very weird that women's play association. It's very
For you, it's weird that anyone plays association. Yeah.
But actually, your dad is starting to learn me as AC, huh?
I know he started the impossible.
Mountain Lake, huh?
But no, that's really exciting. I'm glad you're working on that. I know we've also got Cheryl Bromley working on getting the women going in GC a little bit more.
Yeah, and the USCA started a fund just for developing more women's play. So.
That's great. I hope that works out well. I know I'm working with Gabby on getting her playing a little bit more, and hopefully that can jumpstart a new group of players in all 3 codes, because that can only grow the sport. You know, we see a lot of the Egyptian female players who are so good, and you know, it would be nice to start to build a group over here that can, you know, really compete with each other, compete internationally, and you know, I'll probably eat my words when they start beating up on me, but it will be very nice to get some more players overall.
It looks like Matthew is back to trusting the Irish grips for now.
Oh.
I think,
that ball was very important.
2 big things from just the last few rotations is Reg's position has been not what we've seen the previous game, and Matthew trusting his Irish to shoot the hoop a lot more.
And that shot there, I think, just clipped the right wire. You know, he had been missing left. That was a good swing right there. You know, that one
inside of the right hand wire.
Exactly. I think he'll be happy with that. I think he's actually going to gain a little bit of confidence from that one. Reg looking to see maybe if there's a spot he can promote yellow to.
So be hidden from.
I don't think he can hide from black with where blue is, but maybe promote it close to the jaws.
I think Reg has got to be careful here. 2-0 down.
You're leaving it off.
That's
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Is that runnable though?
I think
I
so.
don't think it matters too much
Well, if black can get in, well, it must be because he's shooting. If it wasn't
he
black,
shooting?
Maybe
Yeah.
shooting on the playing side of the hoop.
He
though.
should be.
he is shooting on the playing side of the hoop. Yeah.
This could be a red though.
Oh,
Oh, no, he wasn't shooting on the playing side of the hoop.
Yellow must definitely run then.
yeah.
I thought that could have been potentially at red.
Oh yeah, yellow runs easy
Yeah.
here. Yep. Yeah, that was a great promotion.
Yeah.
And that's the benefit of playing AC.
Exactly.
So-
Great timing right there. Almost like he knew what we were talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so now 2-1 for Matthew. Reg in great position up there at hoop 4, but I think still far enough where Matthew will be okay with giving him that with another ball in position to think about. He'll probably shoot with ball 2, but won't be too disappointed if he misses with blue in that good of a position.
Oh.
So Jeff, why didn't we have you playing in this tournament?
Just too many things going on. I'll be again here for the next almost 2 weeks with a variety
Yeah.
of things, so couldn't add another week to it.
Oh, too bad. Hopefully next year we'll get you playing again. It's always more fun when you're in a tournament.
I'm not sure how to take that.
Oh.
Interesting decision here for Reg.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though, Jeff, I know you trained Rocky and Elaine a lot on how to run a tournament, and they run a tournament about as well as anyone. So you did an awesome job there. I want to give a shout out to them. They've been so good this whole week of getting us organized, getting us on courts on time, and not wasting any time. So thank you to
That's
to
a
both of
bad
them.
luck.
Yep, that was unfortunate. Yeah, Rocky and Elaine they're great. They're a treasure. They were so quick to just jump right into it, and with their ability and their dedication to it, a real asset.
Oof.
Well, he got all 4 balls.
He did get all 4 balls moving.
Quite the combination he wanted.
That's definitely not what you want if you're Reg. Just a lot of momentum in Matthew's favor there.
Oh.
And it's
This
good. Yeah.
Very
Wide
good.
on you.
Very good.
Short. It's hidden from yellow.
Yellow's got part of it, but not much.
It just leaves such a tough choice for Red.
Do you try to center ball blue here and get closer to hoop 5 yourself, knowing you're probably going to lose this one?
I think his only real option here is to shoot it black.
Left side of black?
Yeah, maybe try and get, a flick off into blue.
Jeff, please have us.
Oh, thank you, sir.
See, ask them about the comments, if the comments are off. Are they?
Oh, very good effort from Reg, trying to knock into that blue ball.
Well, and at least he gets the consolation prize of Red in a reasonable position for the next hoop.
Mm-hmm. Now, if black goes a little bit long here, yellow's choice becomes interesting because with red over there, I wouldn't be surprised if blue jawses and black goes for the promotion and flick over. So if yellow shoots this and misses and ends up a long ways away, that brings that play into effect.
How reliable have you found the hoops to be for getting into the jaws from a position like that this week?
I don't think they've been too difficult. The only thing has been the hoops have moved on the line that they've been on. So moving, a few inches north or south. And so on one of the playing sides, it's led to kind of the old hoop holes maybe having an effect, but
So that would be on the other side with the way they moved them today. So, looks like Matthew calling for a referee. I don't know if yellow's a little bit in his swing, just making sure there's no controversy. I don't think it's maybe affecting.
I mean, it was
the
a great
little.
shot
It was.
from Red.
Oh, they're in contact.
We need
Oh, yeah.
we need to thank David Malouf for his big efforts in this tournament.
So another AC shot coming up here. Little stop shot to get 2 balls in the way of red and black.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot from Matthew. I
What
know
would
it's
you have
probably
preferred?
I know it's probably the correct thing.
So
I would have liked to have seen him.
Well, was he blocked from the hoop at all by yellow?
I
hard to
think
know.
I
so.
think
think
so.
so.
But given the fact that they were in contact, he had a great chance of, knocking yellow and blue both into an onside position. Likely to the point where, yellow is further away, not in a runnable position at 5.
Yeah, you could have got yellow off the boundary with a.
And he's
split.
a good enough AC player to even try and put blue in a position in front of 5 that's also blocking.
So what do you
Red and
think?
black.
Yeah.
He will block the blue.
I think he can get there. Yeah, he's taking position.
And now what we can't tell is, because he's going very close to the hoop, because I think black may be
Yeah, I think
in that
black
spot.
is unable to see yellow.
I think it's far enough through, but
It just rolled to
yeah,
the left
roll to
a
the
little.
side a little. Yeah,
And that's
We'll see.
that's those hoop holes
Yep.
that we just
and he is
mentioned.
shooting.
I think this is normal for Matthew to shoot at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just clips it. Not a good shot.
Well, at least black has a shot.
Yep, that's true.
But that will leave a long shot for blue back at red.
I think if Ridge took this hoop, it will be a deja vu. I think so. So Jeff, I'm very happy to meet you. I heard a lot about you.
All good, I
Yeah.
hope, Steve.
Now another.
I wonder if you can see red here. Just going back
Yeah.
to the last game, Rich missing that
Yeah.
shot at 5.
I told you it's deja vu.
Oh, and misses.
Another miss.
So,
together.
are we going to see Matthew go back to Solomon for the rest of this game?
Yes, maybe.
Well, his Irish clearing has not been that bad. It's just been his hoop running that he's kind of struggled with. But
You know,
Yeah.
for us, the Egyptian, we cannot understand how a player have 2 different grips.
We can't understand
And
it either.
you too. And he used both of them.
Well, the funny thing is, when Matthew first, because Matthew started playing Solomon only, because he started when he was very young, and so it's a natural thing for a like 4 or 5-year-old to do.
Yes.
And at some point, he started mixing Irish grip in. And at first, when he was doing that, you would ask him, he wasn't even aware that he was doing it.
Really. You know that all the Egyptian are using the Irish grip. Most of them.
So why is that?
I don't know. Actually, all the players except Mahdi. Mahdi
Well, and
he have his own grip.
His
The
own,
Mahdi
but it
grip.
is the closest to the Irish. It's a
It's
variation of
closest
the
to
Irish.
the Irish.
Yes.
Okay.
So
A very good position. This one, if it's hide from
Oh,
yellow.
yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, I think it's hide from both yellow and red.
for a hoop jump, are we?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of height.
So, Sif, you say you've been trying some AC?
Yeah, with David.
And of course, we had Mo here last October playing in the AC. And once he started winning, he gave himself a real chance to advance to the knockout. He's looking really good. And
Yeah.
so it's an exciting
Actually, I
development.
think when we will come back to Egypt, me and Mo will start to play AC together. Yeah, to practice. You know, for me, I think Egypt needs the AC. It helps you a lot in the GC.
Yeah, I think each game helps the other.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of skills, especially in the positioning, josing, blocking.
And running hoops with control also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Although now I think, as I see it, what I think of as the newer Egyptian style, there's a lot more players who can run hoops with control.
Yeah.
But the kind of the classic style
Yes,
never
the
did.
classic style never did. Mohammed Nasr, Ahmed Nasr, all
Yeah,
those
yeah.
players, yeah. And for me, you know, this is one
And
of
that
the
was an
things
interesting
that
choice
made
to me.
Ahmed Al Mahdi difference.
Much more of a touch player.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
So I always try to tell my members, never try to jaws an even hoop, because if you get jumped, you can't get. Oh, that's a great shot.
That's a good.
Wow.
You can't get, or something like that happens where they can ricochet off of you to the next hoop. But that was a very dangerous play.
And very unlikely to actually get.
Yeah.
Exactly. There was a lot more that could go wrong there than what could go right.
Yeah, it always looked like that was going to happen when Yellow sat there.
Mm-hmm.
I think part of that is, you know, it sort of appears as though Matthews played this really nice shot, but in fact he was kind of given that
Yeah,
as
right.
a gift
Exactly.
from Reg, and
That's all that could happen by scoring the hoop hard.
yeah, and Reg choosing to shoot at the hoop there,
And it's
flicking off the left-hand wire and going out. I mean,
almost like we're starting to see a little bit of desperation with his tactics
yeah,
here.
So what happened?
So Reg attempted the hoop and went off the left hand upright out of bounds.
All right, while we're waiting for Reg to mark that in and Matthew to play, this is the final match on. We've got all of the other rounds complete. So in our plate knockout, we had Ahab Abdelwahab beat Darren Guffey in the finals. Congratulations, Ahab. He had a very good tournament, some very nice wins, close matches. Our bowl finals, we had Yasser Syed beat Brian Lozano. Again, both players played really, really well the whole tournament. And then we're sitting here with our Shield champion, Edmund Fordyce.
Yeah.
Good job, Edmund. And
Job Edmund.
and you know, one thing that's pretty cool about this tournament that I don't think is that common, every single one of those finals went 3 games. So there wasn't a single, blowout, a single straight game
shows they were
victory.
competitive.
They were all very, very competitive. And, you know, I think down the line, you could almost pick 2 players out of a hat, and there's going to be a good chance that it's going to be a competitive match, going to go 3. So that's a testament to the level of players we had here across the board.
And I think just those names that you mentioned, you know, in the plate and the bowl, those are some names that you kind of expect to maybe even be in the final or semi-finals, and it just shows the strength of the event that, you know, these players are getting knocked out early on.
Exactly.
And, that's just the caliber of opponent, available in this event.
So I think it's worth talking a little bit about this situation where it looks like Matthew didn't exactly leverage the position that he was in, but I think it's because he had a play that he was trying for that didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
Which is that he was trying to create a promotion.
Yeah.
And it just rolled off a bit on him because that would have been a very clever play. But as it is, it's back to a much more neutral position, especially now.
Yeah, well, had he not hit that, Black had a pretty good clear on Yellow.
Yeah.
Now I think we're going to see him take this hoop on. He's got the better shot out of the 2 balls. Again, we see him going Irish. That's a good sign for him, provided he's doing it because he feels confident. He's made a number of good hoop shot swings this game, narrowly missing on hoop 3, but still a good one, and see if he can keep it up.
Oh, a miss.
Good swing, good
Yep.
shot.
Yep, timing looked good.
Do you think we're going to see Reg attempt another Jaws?
So Kyle Mustafa Nizar is watching the live streaming.
Oh, hey Mustafa, we wish you could have come here. It is very difficult from Egypt to get visas, unfortunately, but we were planning on Mustafa being here. He would have been a big addition to the tournament.
Sure.
Hopefully next time.
Yeah, next time, inshallah.
So Kyle, how is your event shaping up for this weekend? Or not this weekend, but coming up at Mountain Lake.
It is this weekend, the Kamal Cup.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that starts tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got, 2 good teams, I think, between the Americans and the Egyptians, and I think we've got a good group of players where we're going to have a great time together.
Yes,
Everyone's very friendly,
Actually,
very nice.
Mountain Lake, it's a very nice place to play croquet.
Yeah, we are looking forward to it. Our members are looking forward to it. We will live stream that as well. I think it will probably be on Sharif Abdelwahab's channel.
Oh, that's
But-
a good shot. The bottle?
But so we will be live streaming that. We should have some great matches there.
So what's the format of that event?
The format, so it's going to be very similar to the World Championship knockout, but it's going to be the same format they used at the last Kamal Cup, which adds a round of doubles. So in the at the World Team Championships, you have 4 rounds of play, which is 1 round of doubles, so that's 2 points. 2 rounds of singles, which is another 8 points. And then that one funky round where it's a round of doubles and 2 singles. And so that's a total of 13 points, but it only gives 3 points for doubles. So what we're going to do, which they did at the last Kamal Cup, is add another round of doubles where you play each of the teams, giving a total of 15 points, 5 points for doubles, and 10 for singles.
So Kyle, actually, for our good luck, Kareem Ghamri is also watching you.
Hi, Kareem. Hi, Hind. Is it Valentine's Day over there as well?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, happy
14th
Valentine's
Feb.
Day to both of you, and happy anniversary. I think that's coming up any day now, right? Yeah.
I think it's on the 16th.
On the 16th, all right. So hope you all are doing great over there. We are looking
We
forward
miss you,
to seeing
Kareem.
Yep.
We miss you, Kareem and Hind, in this tournament.
Looking forward to seeing you at the World Championships, whenever that might be. I don't think the official dates are out yet, but whenever it is, we will be over there. So we've got a battle here at Hoop 7. This can be a big hoop. Going up 5-2 can really start to get you closer to the finish line. But one good hoop from Reg, and it's 4-3 with him having control at 8.
He didn't block. He blocked.
No, I
just
think it's
over-
just over the blocking line.
Just
yeah.
overhit.
Mic disconnected from the camera, right?
So, Jeff, are you planning to join us in the World Champ?
I am not sure yet. I would really love to. I've actually never been to Egypt.
Have you in
I've never
Egypt.
played in
You will
Egypt.
have a lot of fun.
I know that I would. I know that I would. Everyone was just so excited who played in the Egyptian Open last
last
fall, and
time,
I've just been hearing raves about it. So
We really enjoyed. We had a good time.
I hope that I'll be able to. It's just been a busy couple of years that I've had. So
Yeah.
Interesting shot there from Matthew. I don't think black has blocked blue's shot at red.
I don't think it's blocking it at all.
the
no.
hoop.
Think Reg is going to go ahead and clear black here.
The only
Or
problem
is he
with
going for it?
Another position, I think.
Clearing blue's tough. Doesn't do much. Or a
Oh, block.
cuddle.
Going for a block.
Yep.
Little long.
Going for the snuggle behind.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to
Did
run
it
into
on the
blue.
11th, last game.
Oh, try to run into blue to maybe have a chance to snuggle or promote it to where it's hidden
Yeah.
from the red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a critical shot.
That is a great shot. I've got to say, I'm sitting next to one of the most aggressive clearers and hoop runners in the world.
Edmund Frodise.
But I think we are watching the most aggressive blocker or cuddler in the world. You know, it's two very different ways of being aggressive, but they are both very aggressive plays. So it's
Yeah, that's a. You think of a block as defense, but that's a very offensive
right.
block. If he gets it.
He does it more for offense than for defense.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting. It shows you that you don't have to be a huge hitter to be a aggressive player.
But I think that was kind of a free go at something. You know, clearing didn't gain a lot for him. Shooting at black didn't gain a lot for him. So, yeah, definitely a good option. And a really wayward shot there from Rich. I mean, he hit that one from the west boundary up close by one, you know, where he flicked off Matthew's ball. I think that's the only long clearance we've seen him hit this game. So clearly not kind of adding any momentum or feel from the previous game.
So this is a good view. Before he was swinging to the left on all these practice swings. That one looks pretty good to me. I think we're going to see a nice hoop shot here. Yep.
Yeah, 5-2.
Yeah, I think a big part earlier on was his eye, because his swing was looking pretty good the whole day, but, you know, just that consistent miss left, I think a little bit of an alignment issue, and looks like he may have worked that out.
And that just shows how in a match, whether it's best of 3 or best of 5, players change, you know, their swing or technique in, you know, very slight ways if things aren't working, because you don't really have enough time in 13-point games to kind of keep trying the same thing. And I definitely think some players are guilty of just continually doing the same thing even though it's not working. So good to see Matthew change things up a little bit and eventually find his form back with that Irish grip.
Now he's seeing exactly how much of yellow he has. Looks like it may be blocked a little, but from that distance, I think if he can see even half ball or a third ball, he'll be comfortable hitting it. He'll be coming in for the set. If he can't see that, I could see him either going for the clear or just going for the hoop here, trying to pile it on quickly.
This looks like hoop
Yep,
to me.
looks like hoop.
You can always tell with the grip, Matthew.
Reg doesn't even, now he's turning around to watch it.
Oh,
It was closer to yellow than to the.
It was,
He was
but-
playing yellow. and
it
tried
was
to
tough
enter
for
with the hoop.
tough from that one to tell what he was going for.
Yeah.
I wonder if
He
that
made it.
was yellow trying to flick into the hoop.
Yeah.
I just know from speaking to Matthew, he, you know, always likes to shoot at the hoop in situations like that. Whether it's flicking off yellow and trying to go in or just shooting at the hoop.
Give himself the chance for something great to happen.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're going to hit a good shot, you know, you
Get
want
rewarded.
It to, you
Yeah.
want it to be the hoop shot.
Yeah.
a little bit long from Reg.
Well, now we'll see how much of yellow he sees.
Well, he's playing Irish, so he's maybe playing in for a block here.
I think he wants to shoot at red and flick off.
Let's see.
I think this is red flicking into yellow.
I'd almost go try to get the rush into yellow here because that gets you down to hoop 9.
Yeah.
Or closer to hoop 9. If you go for the flick, you're getting red in that direction. Ooh.
He almost had the right line there.
I did wonder when he picked Solomon for that one whether it would bounce up.
Yeah,
I
I
have
thought that he would play it with Irish grip.
Especially since you're probably going over the line.
Over the hoop ball hole, yep.
Yes.
So Reg
Where is
has
the blue ball? Oh, it's just
so Reg has a chance to make it 5-3.
3. Yeah. Shot.
Matthew with first play to hoop 9. This was sort of where things started to change in the previous game, although the score was slightly different. I wonder if that hoop from Reg will just give him a little bit more confidence. You know, 2 good positional shots. I think last game he hit the clearance across.
Yep. No, last game he missed a clearance with ball 1, and I think set with ball 2, and Matthew missed a hoop shot.
Oh, Matthew just missed the setup.
Yeah, but
that opens the door slightly for Reg. So
Reg has a long approach with red himself.
Yeah.
but yeah, just
I think
Matthew opening
red
the
in
door.
the baseline of hoop 3. So we need to say a special hi to Muhammad Lotfi Kyle. He's watching.
Hello, Lotfi.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing you again next time we're in Egypt. But please come save us from Safe. Take him back.
Much better second ball from Matthew. It'll be interesting to see where Reg wants to put this.
I know.
Yes.
I know. If he puts it close, I could see Matthew just center balling it away, keeping control. If he puts it a little deeper, I could see Matthew going for the cuddle with red.
Yeah.
Or even just the block.
Yeah. I think if Reg goes deep, blue will probably look to block the hoop from both. I think if I'm Reg, I like to personally kind of aim to land my ball or the yellow on the black almost. I think lots of good things can happen being, you know, in contact or maybe getting a block on blue through black or hampering the swing. Maybe being in a position where blue doesn't want to clear you because it's going to hit black away. And I think that's kind of a good option when you're not quite sure where you want to go.
Yeah.
So we had an invitation from Lotfi to the American team next year in the World Champ to have a boat and go for fishing for 2 days in the Red Sea.
Sounds great to me. I'm in. Let's see. And yep, there's that just center ball clearing. You know, the one thing about that is that forces Reg into this hoop shot. And his back's against the wall.
See,
He's going for the double clearance.
Yeah, just where blue landed, I think this is an okay decision. I mean, even if he only collects black, yellow's close enough that he can definitely hit blue. It has been at that kind of scary range for him.
Oh, and he gets, wow. That is big.
Yeah.
That is looking like fate on that
Yes.
one.
I told you, this is the deja vu.
I wonder if that was a double clearance attempt or whether he was genuinely trying to, you know, flick and maybe get that jaws.
He hit it pretty straight. You'd think it was the
It just
clearance
felt
attempt.
like a double clearance.
Yeah, it
to me.
did.
I mean, Reg won't be complaining either way.
No.
So Matthew here shooting at red. He likes
He's
it.
watching, huh?
Yep. Oh, that's close.
Very close.
Now this is a pretty big clearance coming out from
Yeah.
Reg.
Yeah.
So,
He's
do
gotta
you
be-
clear blue and risk hitting the right side, letting it clear red, or do you put red through?
No, I think I clear.
Do you try to hit the left side of blue so that
Right.
blue can't clear red?
Yes.
I think I'm definitely going for blue here. Red's just getting a little distracted by one of the club members, perhaps,
Yeah,
practicing
playing on the
out
other
on that
court.
lawn. Just a little bit lacking in the awareness. Goes for red.
He heard you, Kyle.
Yep.
He heard you.
And he gets it. Is that going to be position?
A little unlucky there. That's a good shot.
That was a great
It
shot.
was a great shot.
That was all ball, no wire.
Yep.
It also may be the blue's going to have trouble getting to
Yeah.
good position from straight behind that hoop, too.
Well, I don't think he wants to be in good position with
Well,
red
not
right there.
no.
Yeah.
But
Right.
he may not be able to get to wired position, which he
Yeah.
would normally want to do.
So we need to say a big hi to my godfather, Tata. He's just watching us now.
Hey, Tata.
Yeah.
How about Fufu?
Yeah, and Fufu, yeah.
And Dudu?
And Dudu, sure.
Yeah.
A big, big hi. So actually, Tata and Dudu attended here the first world champ here in
Oh, yeah?
2002. Yeah.
See where that blue ball can get.
It's looking good.
Yeah, it's
Just
a
come up
little
short.
bit, a little close to that red ball.
You just have to kind of wonder what is going through Matthew's mind at the
I know.
moment. 5-2 up. Reg has just got back-to-back hoops, which he did in the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good opportunity to keep his ball in front. Good clearance on blue there. He wants to keep that on the lawn.
Keep it next to yellow, and that is
Yeah.
perfect. Now, do you think he really wants to take on that shot
No.
with red?
No.
Or do you think he's telling that blue ball to stop, trying to convince Matthew he wants to shoot it?
Yeah, I think it's option 2
Yeah.
there. And Matthew just again trying to do a little bit too
Yeah.
much. I mean, I don't see yellow going into blue just based on how far away red red ended up from the hoop.
Right, he is. Wow.
I find that very interesting.
I do too. That puts a lot of pressure on Reg's shot.
Yeah.
You know, he misses it and he's completely lost control of the hoop. Yellow's a long ways away.
I wonder if he did that purely based on the fact that black finished past the hoop. You know, out of position.
Yeah, but even with black there, one miss with red and
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it takes pressure off
Yeah.
this hoop shot a little bit because he's still got yellow that can shoot at blue
Yeah.
of the hoop. But yeah, really being quite aggressive here with his hoop shot.
oof.
And I feel like we've not really seen him make a lot of those sort of mid-range hoops.
Exactly.
You know,
That's what
3 to 5 yards.
That's what was so surprising about that decision.
So
he hasn't been playing for them either.
Yeah.
You know,
Kyle Tata is thinking that Matthew is getting tired.
I don't think Matthew's getting tired. No, he's
Is he getting tired of the match?
Sure.
Maybe getting frustrated, but
Which is
I think
kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
And
He's certainly thinking he does not want a fifth game.
learning from Reg, getting the perfect block.
But again, you just have to wonder what Reg was thinking going for that. I mean, he must have been very confident that he was going to run that hoop, but
Yeah, but he could have hit it down and cross-wired from black there, anywhere in front of red, and red could promote it to a cross-wired position. I mean, there was just so many easier plays. And that goes back to earlier where it just seems like some of his decisions are a little bit more desperate.
I think in the same way that, and I'm guilty of this myself, being too aggressive with maybe some clearing or hook shots, he was a little bit too aggressive on his, positional play and cuddling and.
And he's asking about court damage here.
I don't think it'll make much difference to the game situation.
It does make a little difference for if
Blue doesn't run this.
If Blue doesn't run this, or even if Blue runs this, if Red's gonna set up, it gives Yellow the option to pre-clear from here where it doesn't.
Well, Yellow would be offsides if
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Reg has some
6-4.
pretty poor memories about court damage with jump shots and referee calls. So
Oh dear.
Matthew going back to a Solomon shot there, just trusting it a little bit more and sending one ball to either side. I think that's a smart decision from Matthew.
Why is that, Edmund?
Just because, players of Reg's caliber, once he's seen that first ball go down, it might be a really good shot, but if it's not, it's a lot easier to kind of get a feel for the speed of the lawn, maybe if there's any hills going either side. So it just makes Reg see a different shot.
I think that's a detail that a lot of club players miss when you're in that situation. They think it doesn't really matter which side you send them to.
Yeah.
now I think though if I was Matthew, I would have done the opposite, because we haven't seen any good setups on hoop 11 from the east boundary. He just hit a perfect setup going uphill from the west boundary.
Yeah.
So having that first ball hit downhill first may have.
But perhaps he's worried about Reg's ability to block.
That's
And,
also true. Yep.
You know, he wants that difficult shot to be the blocking shot.
That also, that's a
With
good
this
point.
straightforward clearing shot from here, yep.
Yeah, almost kind of conceding that Reg was going to get one in front.
Yep.
You know.
Make it. I have a feeling that's going to run too long as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's still a good position
It's
to
good,
be
yep.
in.
But it's great hoop position because he was trying to be short for the block.
Yeah.
Matthew looks like he heard someone in the crowd, maybe.
I heard that from up here.
Might have been the photographer he heard? Not sure.
I wonder if that reset just put him off enough. It has been one interesting thing, you know, when you're sitting down on the veranda You know, you hear a lot of conversations from kind of more club level players, and yeah, it's very interesting hearing their thoughts on what is going on at times. It's going to be okay.
It's going to be
It's a
very
good
good. Yep.
shot. Now we are 6-5.
He would have preferred to be level with the hoop, I think, to give himself a flick opportunity.
Although I wonder how good yellow's shot down is, particularly with red there.
I think it does slope a little left to right, so that will help him.
That looks
Although that
long.
one looked right to
And
left.
going left a long way.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
surprised by that one.
Yeah, I mean, he stuck his arms out,
Yeah.
but I think I would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It dive bomb left.
Yeah.
That
Did
is
that
a
need it
little
all?
bit long. And the
that may-
jaws.
That's the
looked-
left to right we were expecting. It looked great right up until a foot out.
It just needed a little bit more pace, weirdly. You know, just to hold its line, but
Yeah,
It
well,
did-
if he was going for the jaws,
Yeah.
he'd be insane.
yeah. Well, he's been pretty aggressive with his positional play.
That's true.
And this is Matthew shooting at
Matthew's
red here.
cleaning red, yeah.
I like this aggression from Matthew.
Yeah, potential match-winning play.
Plus, I think if he sets it, red almost gets forced
Shot.
into the hoop shot.
Yeah.
If he misses there, I think red clears black and he
Yeah.
stays in
Yeah.
the hoop. So,
Yeah, so an aggressive, non-aggressive play
Yep.
in a way. So, Reg taking on one of these longer clearing shots, basically to save the match.
yep. And he has not been great at these all match.
No.
So,
Although I think if Reg takes his hat off, we might see another miss again.
Well, I haven't seen the whole match, but I get this feeling that it's when he's trying for more power on those shots, it has not been as effective. He doesn't really need much power here.
no,
He's
he's
still-
been
he's
he's
still
been
pretty hard.
missing at most paces. That was
Okay, that
a
was
great center
ball.
ball.
Yeah.
Slightly unlucky that black doesn't get its full distance after hitting hoop one, but yeah.
It doesn't matter
definitely
that
happy.
much. He's just going to go wide, try to hide from yellow with the hoop, I think.
I think he's just avoiding being in a flick off position from red.
Keeping as much distance as he can. Maybe wired on
Yeah.
red.
I think we'll see yellow go wide on black here. Let blue play in, and then red try and get wide on black through blue. Well, this could just be tapping it in front. He clearly thinks he can get wide from black and in a jawsable position. And he's choosing the much riskier option, playing across that blocking line here. So seems happy with it.
Yeah. Definitely jawsable.
I feel like the intensity's just gone up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I think he needs to clear blue.
You think he'll have a
He's going
smooth
for
center
black or
ball
white.
on blue. Wow.
Oh.
Matthew's walking
So
up
you
to
can
this like
see,
it's
yeah,
open.
see yellow, no problem.
Oh, he
Yeah, even hit left side of it, yeah.
I thought he had to aim at the right.
Reg has this to probably stay in the match.
Shot.
Great shot.
2 out of 2 match saving
Yep.
shots. Interestingly, he went with a little bit more power there, Jeff.
Yeah, he missed the slow clearance.
Yeah. I wonder if those 2 shots will have just helped him a little bit, gained a little bit more confidence in that.
Those are the things that can turn a match if he pulls this game out. You know, it's one thing to win a game, or to lose a game, but to lose it when you feel like you've been in a position to win it and your opponent makes a great shot.
Yeah.
Just makes you press a little bit more going forward. So,
And I mean, Matthew will have definitely been thinking about that hoop shot.
Yes.
You know, or potential hoop shot.
Well, he does have a chance to hide from black here in this one.
Yeah. Chooses not to try and hide, just playing a good ball in.
Which he has certainly done.
I quite like that. It just puts Matthew under a little bit more pressure.
yep. If he hides from black, black's definitely going for the block on yellow. And
Yeah, I think he almost did that just to keep it open.
Yep. Yeah, that's the interesting thing about tactics is it's not just about what you're doing, but what can you make your opponent do?
Yeah,
You know,
the
how
response to your actions.
Yeah, how can you keep them from making the play you don't want them to make? And I think you're right. I think that was his intention there.
Another good clearance there from Reg. Looks long. Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
That's that uphill direction.
Yeah.
And
Gone on the good side of the hoop, where if Reg hits that in the middle, he's not going to stick around. Now, I think we might see Reg being quite aggressive here with this positional shot, looking to get that block.
could
Looks good. Very nice.
Very good.
I think
wonder
we
if
may
it's
try an
biased.
in-off opportunity here.
He's not hesitating.
No.
No. So Reg's
Saving.
third or fourth shot to save the match. Easiest one he's had so far, but
These are the ones
still-
we've seen him miss more often.
yeah, still got to hit these ones.
Well, in this one, you almost don't want to hit too good a shot because if you're too close to black, then it can be costly.
I think I would have liked to have seen him go a little bit harder at that one. just as you were saying before, Carl, it slopes downhill, taking position back that way, and he just kind of let Matthew off, with a really simple positional shot there.
Right, and he could get it close enough to the line of black where there's a very real possibility of a block here.
Yeah, and I think that, if he'd just gone a little bit harder at that one, cleared it outside of the sort of inside the 4 hoops, then even though yellow might have traveled a little bit further, he might get a missed position out of Matthew. Instead, he's forced to have a go at red.
Plus, he's been hitting the center at a slightly higher pace more often.
Yeah.
That slower pace is where we've just seen some misses at all distances.
And we saw one just there.
Yep. So here I think we'll see him go for the block. At that angle, he's got a really good chance.
I think this is open, but it does look close. Holding it and jumping.
He's going for the jump.
Wonder if this is for dramatic effect.
Oh, that was
good effort.
Yeah. Couldn't tell if that bounced over blue. He looked like he thought it was close. All right, the hat's off just in time for Matthew to see it, and
like yesterday, yeah. But no, I think Matthew.
Matthew going with the Solomon.
Going hard.
And here we are.
Great match. Matthew Essick, our
U.S. Open
champion. Yep.
2026.
Yep. And I know he'll be very happy with this tournament. He played well all through the block stage. Had a flawless match yesterday against Tom. A fun one the day before against Zach. And he almost got knocked out in the first round by Brian. He was at a game apiece there. So he's had some tests. He's had some close battles, but in the end, he played well. He found a way to win, and great tournament. I have a feeling we'll probably have him
here.
And then we go with the awards.
Okay, so we'll break to commercials, and then we will have the award ceremony.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me sit down.
Come around. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this facility. We have 12 fully sized professional courts and 4 on the way by the end of the year, plus 1 practice court. The NCC is also the home for the USCA and the National Croquet Club. Let's come in. Come on. You can come and play. You can also have lunch and drinks with St. James, the premier caterer in the Palm Beach County. But I want to first have a quick stop at our pro shop, because you can come here whether you're a social player or a very avid player. And first stop is going to be for our equipment. We do carry mallets from all the international brands plus local makers. You can try any mallet as long as you want when you play on our courts before you're going to make your final purchase. Obviously, like any other pro shop, we have a full line of apparel so you can look good and sharp when you play, ladies and gentlemen. For summer and winter, you can order online or come directly and shop in our pro shop. We also have a lot of equipment that is going to be for your backyard or for your local club in terms of equipment, in terms of information to play croquet and rules, and for your own equipment. And finally, you can always find a gift for your best friend or somebody at home before you head back home. So let's make a final stop. Let's grab a hat. And let's join me. We're going to go and play a game of croquet together because it's always a great day to play croquet. Let's go. Come around. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this facility. We have 12 fully sized professional courts and 4 on the way by the end of the year, plus 1 practice court. The NCC is also the home for the USCA and the National Croquet Club. Let's come in. Come on. You can come and play. You can also have lunch and drinks with St. James, the premier caterer in the Palm Beach County. But I want to first have a quick stop at our pro shop because you can come here whether you're a social player or a very avid player. And first stop is going to be for our equipment. We do carry mallets from all the international brands plus local makers. You can try any mallet as long as you want when you play on our courts before you're going to make your final purchase. Obviously, like any other pro shop, we have a full line of apparel so you can look good and sharp when you play, ladies and gentlemen. For summer and winter, you can order online or come directly in shop in our pro shop. We also have a lot of equipment that is going to be for your backyard or for your local club in terms of equipment, in terms of information to play croquet and rules, and for your own equipment. And finally, you can always find a gift for your best friend or somebody at home before you head back home. So let's make a final stop. Let's grab a hat. And let's join me. We're going to go and play a game of croquet together because it's always a great day to play croquet. Let's go. Come around. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this facility. We have 12 fully sized professional courts and 4 on the way by the end of the year, plus 1 practice court. The NCC is also the home for the USCA and the National Croquet Club. Let's come in. Come on. You can come and play. Come around. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this facility. We have 12 fully sized professional courts and 4 on the way by the end of the year, plus 1 practice court. The NCC is also the home for the USCA and the National Croquet Club. Let's come in. Come on. You can come and play. You can also have lunch and drinks with St. James, the premier caterer in the Palm Beach County. But I want to first have a quick stop at our pro shop because you can come here whether you're a social player or a very avid player. And first stop is going to be for our equipment. We do carry mallets from all the international brands plus
starts. One, two, three.
Can you hear me? You ready? You'll have a little bit of a reading. Check.
Okay. So if I stand here, am I going to be in your way?
Yeah.
What about here?
Little bit. Perfect.
So when you start doing it, I'll go get out of it. He's playing on the court. Maybe we're supposed to play both. Okay, perfect.
Right here. Right here.
I will, yeah, so once it starts, I'll go get it.
So you want me off to the side or sitting on the stairs? What works for you, man? I want to be out of your way too. So do you want me off to the side or sitting on the stairs?
Well, your eye is perfect.
Okay. Ah, cool.
Yeah. Well, you want? What do you want?
No, I'm good. I was gonna sit here if I needed to, man. I didn't know where your shot was. I didn't want to.
If you sit down, you'd be good.
I didn't want to jack you up. So
Whatever you want.
all right, we'll see what happens. I don't know if I can get my old ass down there.
Huh?
I don't know if I can get my old ass down there, but we'll see what happens. You still good? Yeah, we still good here. Sponsors court 6 as well. The artist. 6. You see the on top of the right where it says 6, right below. That's one of her paintings there. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, we're coming to that time you've all waited for. This is our awards ceremony. We'd like to start this afternoon by recognizing some of the volunteers that have helped bring this tournament together and without whom it wouldn't have come off as well as it did. We'd like to start by recognizing, again, some of the volunteers that have been here all day, and we have a small award for them. First, when I announce your name, would you please come up? Rick Hayes. So, you know, when you were younger and you opened that lunchbox up and you got that Hostess cupcake or something, it was always a thrilling thing in, you know, second grade. So to commemorate the volunteers today, we have a yodel for Mr. Hayes and an official commemorative coin of the U.S. Open. Thank you, Mr. Hayes. Next, Mr. Brown here, the Executive Vice President of the USCA, has been here every day. He's tirelessly helped do just about every job we have, and he too is receiving the famed Yodel Award for participation. Thank you. Now, I'm sure each and every one of you interacted with Elaine and Rocky Smith. Elaine and Rocky were invaluable to making this tournament run well for the players. If the players could all just give Elaine and Rocky a big hand, they are not here today. But we will tell them, and they will see it on this live stream, the appreciation you've shown, and I'm sure they'll greatly thank you. So we have a couple more Yodel awards. So all of you didn't see all of the planning that it took here to make this happen today. But Bill Simmons has put in more time than everybody here times 2 to bring this tournament to you. So today, Bill, come on up. We have the coveted Yodel Award for Bill. Thank you, Bill, for everything you've done. All right. Next, Ursula. You all know Ursula Peck. She is behind the scenes. She's working with the USCA, and we have a special award for Ursula. Yes. Since we've run out of yo-yos, we're going with the Ding Dong Award. So Ursula gets the first of the Ding Dong Awards. Thank you, Ursula. Not by accident. Hold on, Ursula. You know, I know there was, you didn't have one. Here is a commemorative flip coin. All right, thank you very much. So is Jana Muhammad here? Jana, come on up. So although Jana was also a player, as you all know, Jana did the website for us. She spent far more hours on this than you can imagine, and I think you'll all agree if you've looked at it. It is a fabulous, fabulous endeavor. We hope that you'll help us in the future. And Jana, we have a famous Ding Dong Award for you as well. Eat it, and thank you. All right, so that's it for those volunteers. Next, I'd like to call our referees up. So our referees are Cammie Russick, Tom Cooper, Priscilla Flowers, Laura Hendricks, and Kendall Hendricks. If you're here, please come up. Now, it wouldn't have been a tournament if it wasn't for our head referee, so let's get David Malouf up here as well. Oh, there he is. I told you have to stand up. All right, so for each of our referees today, we have the coveted Ding Dong Award. First, Tom. Tom, we also have a commemorative coin for you. Thank you. Cammie, please step forward and accept your Ding Dong. And David, it wouldn't be a tournament if there wasn't a Ding Dong for you. Thank you so much, David. You did a fabulous job. So, David's going to stay with us. If you can all step back. Is Adam Peck here? You probably don't recognize him, but Adam, come on up here. Now, Adam, come on, front and center. I'm sure that nobody has missed the fact that Adam has not stopped jogging since Sunday. So, the pinnacle award here in the Volunteers Award is what we call, it's not a ding-dong, it is the Golden Twinkie Award. Now, this is not just any award, this is the Golden Twinkie. So for Adam Peck, we have awarded you our VIP Golden Twinkie Award. Thank you so much for all your work. Now, if I can turn this over to David Maluk for a minute. Please don't go anywhere.
Well, first of all, I got to thank Ursula for bringing us Adam. You have been a volunteer, great service for the USCA, but, you know, bringing Adam is one of the highlights of what anyone can do. Every one of you knows the work that Adam puts in and watches what he has done out here. And, you know, especially from our referees and players and tournament officials, we want to give a very special thank you present to Adam. Adam, this is from all the players, the officials, everybody that is here that appreciates everything that you've done.
All right, everyone. So now that we're done with the fun and frivolities, we'd like to bring Phil Simmons up here to announce the winners of this year's 2026 USCA Golf Croquet Pro-Am. Pro Open.
Okay. Well, listen, one thing I do want to say is this was done for the players, but this event would not have happened without you all. So we all thank you for coming and making this a great event for the United States and our local audience this year. So again, thank you all very much. So I'm going to begin with the awards. I'm going to have Rick come up here with me. Some of you may have noticed it, and I got asked. We had what we called a manager's tournament. And in the manager's tournament, unfortunately, the Pro-Am, we only had room for 24 people, so we had eight of you that didn't have a pro partner to play with, and so we had a tournament over at the Beach Club. And a nice competition with a number of players. And Rick's going to tell you who won here.
Thanks, Bill. And gosh, what a week. This has been so much fun to watch. I'd like to start by thanking the Beach Club. They made their 3 beautiful courts available all day for us on Monday. And 5 of the players that went over participated in the manager's tournament. Each of those players played the other 4, and the undefeated 4-win winner is Yasser Fatih.
Okay, we're going to start out with the plate and work our way up the ladder. We had a lot of great competition. 16 people obviously didn't make the knockout, but they had their own tournament with block play and a quarterfinal, semifinal, and final. So the first thing I'm going to do here is recognize our 2 semifinalists that didn't advance to the final, and that's Yasser Fatih and Ahmed El Amadi. Both of you won $250 for the prize purse. If you come up and get your money. And so I saw a lot of people eyeing the plates. Some thought that they were the most attractive award out there. So we're going to start with the plate finalists in second, which was Darren Guffey. Darren? And Darren, don't go away. Don't go away. Darren said he doesn't play for money, so you can give me the $350 if you don't want it. And our plate winner is Ahab out of Wahat. And prize for first place in the plate is $450. Okay, I'm going to move on to the semifinal and the bowl. And the two semifinalists that didn't advance to the final. And we've got an award for you up here in terms of prize money, and that's Flossie Helmy with $550 and Juan Hojeda with $550. Come on up here. This young man had a great block play and is going to go somewhere in golf croquet without a doubt. Here you go, Fozzie. Congratulations. All right, and our runner-up for the bowl is Brian Lozano. Prize of $650.
Viva Mexico! Woo! Viva Los Angeles!
Thank you. Thank you.
And our bowl winner after a hard-fought match was Yasser Sayed. Yasser? The prize for winning the bowl was $750 for Yasser. So next we're going to move up to the semifinalists for the Shield, and that is Tomer Hitata. Tomer, you want to come up here, and we have prize money of $850 for you.
Guys, come on in. Yeah, there you go. Like you like each other.
And in a hard-fought match for the Shield, and trying to get that to come out, and so the runner-up for the Shield was Mo Karim. Mo? Prize money is $950 for runner-up.
You like the dolphins?
Yes. Hey, Mo. I'm sorry.
about that. Okay, so then we have our Shield winner all the way from New Zealand, right out of the other side of Florida. Edmund. And then here's a check for $1,050 for your prize money. Wow, we had some exciting matches in the semifinals. Some, that you guys delivered, and watching you all play, and kept us all on the edge of our seats without a doubt. So, finalist is Reg Bamford. Reg, you want to come up? And the prize money is $1,500. And sorry.
Sit down, Reg.
You saw me pause, and I knew something was wrong, but the two envelopes fell out of the folder. Okay, and I was like, something's not right. Okay. So, fourth place is Tom Baldy. Come on up, Tom. Prize money is $1,150, Tom. And third place in the championship competition is Greg Fletcher. Greg? Here you go, your prize money, $1,150. So now the runner-up for the championship. And Reg delivered a lot of exciting games for us in this tournament and keeping a lot of adrenaline running. So Reg was the finalist and second place. And Reg, we've got some prize money for you and a trophy. If you step up, please. Like to share a couple things.
I'm sure that Matt's going to say all the thank yous. But on behalf of the players, I'd just like to tell just a little story. So 3 or 4 days ago, David Malouf sidled up to me and he said he's going to speak to all the players and ask them all to make a little cash contribution into an envelope. And at the prize giving, you're going to give it to Adam because he's done just such a fabulous job. Now this was a problem for me because I don't generally carry any cash on me and I didn't have any dollars. But I asked David, how much should I put in? So he said, well, you can put in whatever you want. So I said, well, can I ask how much you put in? So David, please excuse while I give this piece of information out. And he said, $100. So I said, okay. And I made a mental note that I was going to have to get hold of $100. So when I walked in today, I realized that I still hadn't gone to an ATM to get any money out. So I asked around, where's the nearest ATM? As it happened, Adam sidled up to me and he said, the nearest one, Reg, is just around the corner, but why? So I said, well, Adam, I'd like to get $100 out. So he said, okay, fine. So he disappeared and came back about 3 or 4 minutes later and gave me $100. And I really didn't want to accept it because, of course, there's a bit of a story around this $100. But that $100, Adam, is in that envelope. So I owe you $100.
That makes perfect sense now. Yeah. There we go. Well done, man.
All right. And of course, now is the time for our championship finalists to come forward. It is nice to have the US Open won by an American. So Matthew Essex, if you'd like to come up and accept the championship trophy. Hold on just a second here, Matthew. We have a special gift from you, from Karen Weiss. This is an original painting that she is presenting. So turn around, Karen, there. Karen's made a tradition here. She did this to Casey Lewis also. So now you have something for your wife when you go home.
Mr. McCoy, can you come in a little bit, please? There you go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you can have a bit. All right, good.
Okay, and here's your prize money, $3,000 for first place.
We're good. Thank you. New words? Yes, please.
All right. I just want to double down on a lot of the thank yous that have been said so far to Billy and Tate. Thank you guys for putting on such a great event, and I think all the players would agree. You guys did a great job with managing, and Rocky and Elaine for making everything run very smoothly. So thank you guys a lot for all the work that you put in. Thank you to David and Adam and the referee volunteer crew. You guys were incredible, and everywhere all at once. Adam was running around from court to court, and then there was at one point that I think he was trying to set the record for the fastest court set in the history of croquet over here on court 11. So he was pretty fun to watch all week. But I want to thank the NCC and the USCA for putting this on, and I want to thank the players. Thank you guys for coming all the way across the world to play in this event. Without you, this event doesn't happen, and we don't show up, and it's all because you guys are coming across the world to come to us and plan an awesome event. So thank you guys for making the trip. We really appreciate it. And I've got two more. Thanks to Howard Sosin, my host, for giving me a place to stay, and my wife and I a place to stay for the week. And the last thank yous to my wife for all of the help and work that she puts in behind the scenes. It's Valentine's Day, and I have a bunch of things to take her, including a $3,000 check that she's going to be pretty happy to get. So thank you guys very much.
Okay, thank you, Matthew, and congratulations again. I talked to a few of you about doing just a short little interview over here on the side. Those of you who talk to, please come over there as soon as Tate and the ceremony's over.
Well, everyone, I just want to say this in closing. Adam, would you take the flag, please? As a mark of the closing of the 2026 U.S. Open and looking forward to 2027, we're retiring the USCA flag, and this event is officially closed. Thank you.
Real quickly, shout out to Sandy James for all the fine food. Thank you much for the staff there.
come around. I'm going to give you a quick tour of this facility. We have 12 fully sized professional courts and 4 on the way by the end of the year, plus 1 practice court. The NCC is also the home for the USCA and the National Croquet Club. Let's come in. Come on. You can come and play. You can also have lunch and drinks with St. James, the premier caterer in the Palm Beach County. But I want to first have a quick stop at our pro shop because you can come here whether you're a social player or a very avid player. And first stop is going to be for our equipment. We do carry mallets from all the international brands plus local makers. You can try any mallet as long as you want when you play on our courts before you're going to make your final purchase. Obviously, like any other pro shop, we have a full line of apparel so you can look good and sharp when you play, ladies and gentlemen. For summer and winter, you can order online or come directly and shop in our pro shop. We also have a lot of equipment that is going to be for your backyard or for your local club in terms of equipment, in terms of information to play croquet and rules, and for your own equipment. And finally, you can always find a gift for your best friend or somebody at home before you head back home. So let's make a final stop. Let's grab a hat. And let's join me. We're going to go and play a game of croquet together because it's always a great day to play croquet. Let's go.